is it going, VOD watchers? You guys know the drill. Timestamps in the description for free coaching sessions. Having a good time installing for Arc Raiders to come. Anyway, we can kill time. Also, as a heads up, I mean, I don't know why I'm announcing this to the VOD watchers before I announce it to the actual people who watch my streams. But no stream Thursday for Arc Raider related reasons. I'm gonna be grinding that shit. But I'll be back Friday. It's my anniversary and Halloween, so I do celebrate like my streaming content, Deadlock content creation anniversary. It's ironic. I've introduced myself for a while as coaching for a year, or coaching for over a year, even though I'm just hitting my year mark. Well, I guess. Well, no, okay, that's not true. I'm hitting my year mark of public coaching at this anniversary, but I still coach privately and friends and pro before that. I miss coaching pro, man. Again, I only miss drafting strats. Everything else about coaching pro, solo queue is better. Like, for a fun level, stream level, content level, solo queue is better. But like, drafting strats, man. Drafting. Yeah, I was gonna stream earlier, but I got distracted by sub badges. Got on the way to work. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm trying to draft earlier. My stream's just supposed to start like 30 minutes ago. But I've actually been pushing back my sleep schedule, so now I'm walking before I stream. It's really nice. Which kind of helps my own like mental. So I should, in theory, I'll actually start streaming when I'm supposed to. But we'll see. I didn't actually walk today, but the rest, like all the last week, I did. I didn't feel like it today. Also, yeah, welcome. Yeah, fuck me. Thank you for the follow, blue, green, yellow, brown. Also, yeah, it's good time. And are you gonna play games because of the new patch? New patch is a fucking joke. Not gonna lie to you. But no, I'm just going to coach. Oh wait, they added candles. These candles didn't used to be here, or they didn't used to be lit. The candles either didn't used to be here or didn't used to be lit all my life. Oh, the lights are on up here too. This used to be all dark. Oh shit, they turned on the lights. Good patch, Yoshi. Fuck Kelvin. Kelvin didn't really need a real nerf. He turned on the lights though. That's cool. Yeah, these candles are on too. I mean, that's cool. Oh yeah, that little lamp. Still nothing up here. I mean, that's cool. Also, hey. I want to say thank you for the help. The last time you coached me, difference is night and day. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. I really appreciate hearing that type of stuff. Who needs balance when there's masks and pumpkins? Yep, true. Got the fucking pumpkins now. And the weird ass masks. I mean, they're interesting. Didn't they do something for the creeps last year? Am I crazy? Did we not? We didn't get Halloween creeps. Hey, Huto. Yeah, we gotta get you into Deadlock, Huto. But do the creeps used to have like pumpkin? Oh, they do still have pumpkin faces. I'm just stupid. I swear to God, this wasn't here like this weekend or it was here during the DLS tournament. Actually, I remember it. Huh. Anyway, tournament was good. I watched it like a lot yesterday. It was pretty solid. I had a like meeting for a while, so I kind of missed. Well, to be fair, the only games I missed were the furries versus Mel Team, which actually they did take a game off them, but I feel like those were the best games to miss. Make a Mina guide. If you, oh god, I don't know. I'm not the one to play this character. I think Zergy plays it best. He was fucking clapping in the tourney today. My movement's also just so bad to work on. Yeah, let me start a new raffle. Ads are over, so people will actually start showing up. So yeah, again, I kind of talked about this, but, well, I'm working on something behind the scenes right now. There'll be some kind of announcement, probably, eventually. I shouldn't actually give a timeline. But it'll be cool, and it'll get you guys the customs you've been fucking craving. I can stop getting hounded about customs now. Wrong chat? Oh, thank God, I thought I did that in general for a second. When playing as a Hayes, Abrams, Kelvin, which character should I put up for the raffle? I mean, whichever character you want to play most. They all play, probably not Kelvin, because Kelvin's fucking stupid, but like, Hayes and Abrams are both in the same role. I mean, you could put up Kelvin. Oh, he does have stuff, but it's like all fucking whine the entire time that you're playing Kelvin. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like, it's really just who you want to improve the most on, or who you want to focus on, because none of them. Also, they're all also pretty different roles. I feel like a straightforward game, like, wait, I feel like Haze is such a straightforward game that Abrams and Kelvin would make more sense. I mean, yeah, to a capacity, like, M1 farmers are a little less active coaching, because, like, half of it's farming, and, like, I'm not the best person to come to for farming macro, right? Like, I can tell you if you're griefing, but, like, if it's like, oh, your pathing needs to be slightly more optimized to save, like, 0.3 seconds farming this camp, like, I'm not the guy to come to with that. Interumi. Hayes and Abrams feel the same. No, I said they feel pretty different roles. Hayes, I mean, Hayes M1 farmer, Abrams frontline bullshit, Kelvin bullshit support. I can't believe. Love Enjoyer should have fucking won, man. And fucking Metal Team shouldn't even have been in that situation, bro. Abrams sold. It was crazy, man. In the qualifiers, they sold so fucking hard. We just were winning, we were losing, but we just won a fight, so we just overheated and lost the game. And it was just like, God damn it, man. Wait for you to review my page. I hope you never win. I curse you to never win. Well, I was supposed to do things within raffles weekend, wasn't I? I forgot. Everything I play is bullshit. I mean, I wouldn't call Hayes bullshit, but yeah, I do fucking, I don't know. Kelvin too. Okay, Kelvin's fair, a couple bullshit. Abrams is more of like a subjective bullshit. First overall, yeah, exactly. Work on my corner boosting. Actually, my corner boosting is good now. I just don't like wall bounce, like ADHD wall bounce enough, like all the fucking pros do. Like, I need to go like this and then like wall bounce there. I don't even know how you do it in Instagram. Yeah, I have to slide so like that so I can actually dash out of it, and then okay, I give up. Abrams needs to be banished to the Shadow Realm. True. You can do exclamation point win or loss. I have like both philosophies there. I believe it's at the command is exclamation point win or loss. Also, I can feel having my mic up. I literally like just in my day to day feel my posture getting better. It's crazy. It's actually so nice, but also like crazy. Like I was just like even when I'm just hanging out like this weekend, I was just playing a couple games with Wolf, and I was like, I'm sitting straight up. Like I can feel the muscles in my back like actually fucking being like they're supposed to, and not like actively giving me scoliosis. How much time do we have? 2 minutes? Also, let me know if filters are. Turn them down slightly, but it should be good. If you, I swear to God, if you submit him against bot, I'm fucking out. Versus Victor. Now, this Victor, I mean, Victor's meta abuse, but like, Victor's fine. Just coaching there. Fucking McGinnis. Surely you don't win, right? Oh, what other new tech did I learn? I learned some new tech over the weekend. Anything crazy? Not really. Yeah, I actually didn't learn anything crazy. Yeah, no, it is just like watching grass grow, man. By the time you win, you'll be bored. You'll be back on Pocket. And I've low-key been like performing when I play, but I just don't want to fucking play right now. Like you can't match history here. Like my holiday kind of goes crazy, but like I don't know. I don't really want to queue holiday. Oh, actually, Apollo showed me a lineup here. How much time do I have? 30 seconds. Let me show the lineup. If you want to be like a piece of shit, there's a bit of a lineup. I don't know if I can actually do it, because I watched Apollo do it while I was like half asleep. But let's see. Bebop. Pick up Intended Null's mantle. Did Intended Null just stop playing the game, or did he move on past McGinnis? And they're almost Spirit Nuking and Infernus. Recent changes. I mean, Infernus is still the best meta gun. Like by far, he's still the best gun. They like, I mean, they nerfed him, but it was like they took him from high S tier to like low S tier, and the next gun character, like here you want to aim at this second ledge, right here. Oh, the next gun character is like, I don't even know, B tier at best. Where's Wave? Did I do it? Holy shit, I did it. And then the minion's in mid, and he takes. Here, we can watch him. He takes a long little detour all the way. On his little jog. Where are you going? Where's the little guy going? He wants to hit the wave, but the wave's not here. All the way on his little adventure. Lineup's actually so easy. So much credit to Apollo for that. For finding that specific lineup. You are very much in the opens. There's probably a lineup where you can be safe, but like that's the easy one. There's second ledge on the roof. Stand kind of at the bottom of stairs. And they are just -1 minion for multiple waves. And if you do it every single wave, you can only imagine. But there definitely is a lineup where you can do it from like here to be a lot safer. Here, let me try. I'm gonna raw dog it, and then we'll get to coaching. I just want to see if I can just do it. I love my skill. I thought these minions were further. Okay, wait. I have time. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Oh, okay. There's a lineup there. You just aim like here, no? Fuck. I don't want to try. Okay, wait. -4 health and minions. I literally play like this in game, by the way. It's actually crazy. I've noticed it myself. I just don't. I respect minions when players are there, but after I kill them or whatever, I just walk into the minion's face and full tank them. It's such a bad habit, but I just don't stop. Okay, lock in. We'll go like here. The wave. Shit. Fuck. All right. I need a way to see. So I was just looking at. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get here, and that was too high when I need to go here. It's literally just here. And then where do I start? Like in this corner? No, in this corner. I wait here. I flick up to in between these two windows. And then we coach. It wasn't the right trajectory. I need to do more right and more to the side. Wait, actually, I might get another attempt. Right? Dead. Surprisingly addicting. Coach in 1 second. Okay, Archon 6 Vyper. I wonder what's with all the Vipers submitting. I'm about to fucking die to minions. What the fuck? What's with all the Viper. Oh wait, no, I'm doing this wrong. What's with all the Vipers submitting? Oh, I almost did it. I give up. Someone smart. Someone who actually plays Bebop can find that. The LLR is just showing that it's still doable. Because I know people used to do it a lot, but then I think they patched it to some capacity and people just stopped. But it's still doable. Viper Stonk's been rising. I mean, yeah, I guess they did buff her, but she still feels absolutely useless in game. She's only useful if the enemy team doesn't have CC. But if you ever get CC'd or movement slowed, it's just like Valhalla, no counterplay. I hate that character so much, genuinely. I was playing against a Viper the other day and she didn't rush Vamburst. She got Vamburst like 30k and I literally couldn't kill her. She'd be 1 HP, I jump her and she just prop Vamburst and heal back to full. It was so annoying. There was no counterplay on my end too, because I was, well, okay, I guess if I had Lasso, it was Lasso. If I didn't have Lasso up, there was absolutely no counterplay on my end. It felt so bad. Because I just not a fucking capacitor builder, unlucky. My fault. I really hope they had a spirit counter to shields. It's kind of a separate thought, but in the same vein as capacitor, we need like a spirit counter for shields. It's so annoying being against a page or like a diviner's Yamato and being like, oh great, my fucking like M1 Haze, Infernus, Wraith, insert whoever isn't building capacitor, but I fucking can't because I play a spirit character. Like, cool, my bad, man. It's my fault for queuing a fucking spirit character in this goddamn meta. Oh, yeah, you can see what I'm not queuing right now though. Yeah, I queued a couple like bebops on the ult and just griefed, but like, I don't want to fucking fuck this game right now. Fuck this meta. Fuck this patch. I'm tired of capacitor and the game being dictated by capacitor, and I can't believe we got those joke nerfs. Anyway, sorry. Start recording. Come to this scene. Watch replay. I need to get a doc up. What's the date? 27th. It's bad that I tell the date by how many days we are away from Arc Raiders. 27-25. And then Archon Vyper. When was the last time this game was healthy? I would say when the characters. I would say when the new characters came out, the game felt good. After the hot nerf of Victor and Drifter, I feel like we're in a decent spot. I can't think of anything that was like terrible or annoying or really even that bad. Like there was some rough stuff, but it didn't feel that bad. I think it was the most balanced the game's ever been. And to be fair, that was just because people hadn't found the stuff to abuse. 1000%. But also, yeah, Arc Raiders is really that good. I need a coach, so I'm not gonna go a whole tangent, but yes, I would recommend, I recommend playing it. This is Archon. Oh, that's actually a good reminder. I need the rank logo on screen. Thank you. Really haven't redone the Archon one to be the right size. There we go. Okay, sorry, lock in. We're starting Venom. That's fine. You probably need to go Mystic Burst first, though. IMO, my favorite Viper build is you put a point into Venom early, you buy Mystic Burst, and you just spam that shit. It is so funny how much damage you do. With literally no skill. To be fair, it's actually not that great this lane because they both... okay, actually, to be fair, I take that back because they're both longer ranged characters. So they could very easily dodge your Venom. So I think extra Spirit play for daggers is fine. Yeah, this is... it's crazy this is the Viper meta now. No points on slide till you're like... your level slide last. But I've seen this. I mean, they played it in DLNS last week. No, was it DLNS? Maybe it was a trolley tournament. They played it in one of the pro play games. And the meta also, we should be buying... as a Viper, there's no shot you're saving for a T2 unless we're like USR on daggers, some weird shit. Well, okay, obviously that'd be troll. I think the only viable item you could be saving for right now is Battle Vest. I would accept Battle Vest, not really any other T2s. Yeah, I fucking like it. I hate this character. I genuinely hate Viper. But she's also useless. But I hate her. So much. So much. And one thing I hate right now is because she's useless, people don't even think of her as a factor, so they don't focus her in fights. So she's actually allowed to be useful by proxy of being so completely useless. Because like if I see her in a fight, I'm just ignoring her because I'm used to her doing absolutely nothing. Then you get that one Viper one trick who can actually do something with the fucking like 2 potatoes she's given. It feels bad. Yeah, we're just gonna look for... it's not bad to throw Venom for poke here. Also, we really need to be buying right now 1.6k. Okay, it looks like we are. Yeah, we are. Again, I mean, we'll see what you buy, but I can't think of anything else that'd be acceptable other than Battle Vest right now. Opening rounds. Let me think. I mean, it does give you a lot of damage and works with your kit, but I don't like rushing opening. If there's a Viper main that says to do it, they probably know the character better than me, but IMO, you don't really want opening until you have some spirit, so your Venom can actually do some execution. You've already gotten the 7, like, half HP battle. If you're... again, I wouldn't even say for a T2. I would just go, like, I don't know, extra spirits and... I don't know, rapid, whatever. I don't even know what Viper builds. Rapid round, some shit. Well, like, if you want to go a T2, I could see Battle Vest because they both do hybrid gun damage. And the out of combat regen feels very nice in the Mirage because he's very poke oriented. Do you think there's a world where the meta is stale because there's not enough of there's not enough of trying the funny stuff? I mean, in pro play they literally played Spirit Viper as I'm talking about, so close quarters. I mean, yeah, okay, close quarters is fine actually. One thing I will say is that again, I really personally think just getting extra spirit feels so good on Viper early. Because your abilities have such comical spirit scaling. 2.8 spirit scaling at max on max Venom is ridiculous. It just gives you like a 300 HP XQ if you buy extra spirit. Well, it's like 250, but you know. And dagger also pretty decent scaling. And then your bull also is 1.4, right? Nope, 2.0. Nope, she's even more broken than that, 2.0. So extra spirit feels great on this character. She has such comical scalings. Again, literally the only thing in her kit with a balanced spirit scaling is the thing that stacks. That stacks. Like, I don't know. And that you have charges of. Should not be tanking ball for fun here. If you're ever in 7 ball, you just get out. Also, since we're into 7... oh no, you're in Furnace Spice Capacitor, you're good. You have to make sure you're in Furnace Spice Capacitor. Don't walk into the stun for fun. A good stoke form, but we definitely should have gotten stunned there. I also don't have Shaper Mud on. I don't know. Oh, maybe Mina 2'd it and it makes it not exist. Full resetting? I don't like a full reset. Just by right. We're gonna miss a full wave for this. It's better to, if you just bought healing right, I mean, you wouldn't be full HP, right? You'd be like 550, 600. But you'd be plus a wave. A wave in souls right now is like 250, 300. You can always sell right for 400, so its only real cost is 400, so you're just saving yourself. It only really costs 150 souls, and you then have the green investment, which you desperately need for that plus 8% max HP, otherwise you're going to be hyper squishy. I believe we missed the shot. We didn't. Wait, did we actually miss 2 minions? That's insane if we did. But in general, you only want to like reset like that. For one, if you absolutely, we missed full wave, and we okay. So we missed 6 minions then, which means healing right would have completely paid for itself if we got it. And then again, also not all the stats, the movement speed, the heal, whatever, but also just the 8% max HP vitality investment goes crazy. Which actually, we need to talk about the fact that if your next item isn't green, you're griefing, because you need some green in this build. You can't go. I mean, you're at 4.6 already, no green. That's really bad. Yeah, active reload queue is really bad. You need the max HP investment. Oh yeah, okay, Mina did to it before, and that's why. Yeah, low-key. Well, to be fair, our pathing's pretty rough, but low-key we live that if we have plus 8% max HP. Also, it's a really bad death, because now we're gonna miss the full wave. But you only really want to reset. Here, I need to make notes. You only really want to reset if, first off, you have boost, and you're boosting, you shove wave, boost there, boost back. Second off, in mid lane, you can get away with cheeky resets if you're doing the mid jump, because mid lane is so much shorter, especially with the jump. But that's like, you know, you hard shove reset. That's like only in mid lane. And then finally, if you absolutely need to. But if you have the option to stay, you have the option to buy healing right, and you don't have boost, your pre-boost timers, it's much better to just chill. Buy healing right. Wait a second. I don't even think. Well, okay. Yes, you can if you're in. Okay, in theory, if you instant kill away with like an Ivy Kutsu and then like a fucking why can't I think of another Molly in this game? Ivy Kutsu and then like Holiday Barrel, and then you instantly reset and you're in duo with your lane partner and they hold the wave. I think it is possible to not miss a minion, but that's like, you also have to not stay in Fountain very long, and also that's like the context of that's not really a solo queuable context. Why does the 7 keep pressing stun on Mina? If he just pressed stun on you once, like the stun does something. Okay. So our sinners are up again. Whenever we lose tower pre 8 minutes, your goal is just to secure the sinners, because they can, if they ever kill you or they ever get wave power, they're 1000% gonna steal it, so you need to secure it. I need to go secure it right now. Waste of Ebola. I see the vision, but imagine if we had Bull up right now for that 7 and we could have Bull Venomed him. You're kind of Bull. Okay, you bought opening rounds, so you're not playing like you have opening rounds. You Bull Venomed for like the opening damage of that fight, from bringing Mirage from like 6 or 70 HP to like 35% HP. When in theory you should be shooting him more, and you should be using your. If you Bull Venom someone, well, to be fair, you don't have extra spirit. But with extra spirit, if you Bull Venom dagger someone, you can execute them from like 45% HP. It's disgusting. Kill him. Fortunately, we missed that. It's okay. Mean ult saves us. Good kills. I mean, now we're on the flip side where we took their tower and their sinners up, so we should try to invade the sinners and take it. Okay, I'm really good at circling things. I wouldn't steal this camp. Again, if you're choosing a camp to steal, much more valuable to steal sinners. We do want to go secret shop here, which we're just kind of not. Should be I mean, we're on top of secret shop. You should be buying here. Then we're gonna full reset, which wouldn't. Okay, because you're low, you could go steal the sinners, which Hayes secured, and then you can immediately go down this zip. But you've routed in such a weird way that now you don't really have a reset timer. I mean, at least on your wave, it doesn't look like Mina's gonna pick up the crashing wave. Yeah, you just kind of wasted a ton of time. We routed from. Like, we literally did this for routing, and we didn't hit secret shop, And now we're missing this whole wave, which is crashing into our walker. Pretty bad. There's bullet lifesteal, which I don't love. I've talked about this in previous reviews, but well, you're probably gonna buy Furry Trance. Does Viper buy Furry Trance? It's just so broken. She does, right? I believe I've talked to Viper. Yeah, I've talked to Viper mains and they say they do. Because it's just, even though it shouldn't work on this character, it's just so disgusting. What was I gonna say? Was that line? Sorry, I only heard the tail end of that line. But if you're not, okay, well, again, first off, just separate thought, you should be having Battle Vest or some form of green. Second thought, if you are choosing to build this into Furry Trance, it's okay. However, it's also going to immediately take out our green investment when we upgrade it. Wait, no, Furry Trance is green. Sorry, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of SLS upgrading to Leech, I guess. But yeah, okay, no, we'll still keep our green investment, but we do want more slide distance before we get Furry Trance on Viper. You need either Burst Fire, Fleet Foot, just some kind of sliding item. And in general, you should always have Fleet Foot on Viper because it works so well with their kit. Their Sinners is still up. That's crazy. I guess Hayes just stood on top of it for fun and didn't farm it. Okay. So again, please let me know if I cut at any point. Filters should be better, but still fine-tuning with the next new setup. So also let me know if I need my breaths pick up, because that's the other end of that spectrum. Yeah, we're kind of just pushing for fun. Yeah, I mean, it's a good bola, and we should live off of it, but we shouldn't really have to use our bola there. Ooh, your routing's really bad. Ooh, we just wasted that stam for fun. Wall bounce. Oh, you need a wall bounce there, not double jump. Again, we're just... If they were chasing better, we'd be in such a bad spot. With your movement there, first off, when you're climbing this wall jump and then mantle slide. Secondly, you want to use... I mean, you want to use... Like, you just kind of dash for fun. You either want to use your stamina to, like, slide, or you want to use your stamina... Well, I mean, you need to slide after you... Okay, you either want to use your stamina and slide, although I wouldn't even use my stamina in the first place, because I would just beeline the wall, jump on top, and then slide. Okay. I mean, again, I'm looking at this map and I just see so many camps up. Okay, what's our comp looking like? We're a Viper, Fern. Okay, Viper, Fern, Mina. We have a lot of people that like offlane. But side laning for you is not bad. This map does appear that your side lanes are playing out, or that your side lanes are playing out like your middle lane. I like that we're not defending this tower. It's 1 HP. You could go over there and clean up the fight, but pushing the wave is good. Now rotating over, I think that's good. I think your best course of action. You've put pressure, pulled them off, now you're rotating over for the fight. I think one thing I would do is I would ask my team here, are we choosing to fight this? If they answer no, you shouldn't bother rotating over and you should just come. You can put pressure on this lane. You can use the fact that they're showing like 8 of them to try to, you know, steal a Sinners. You wouldn't want to steal either of these two because they're close, but steal their Sinners, try to steal a little bit of their farm. Or if your team says yes, then you can rotate over. But you kind of want to ask if your team wants to fight it or not, because since they've already taken the Guardian, the objective's kind of gone that they were fighting over. Also, realistically, they shouldn't chase. They should just take Guardian and dip. But so I guess the question is, are you fighting and are you counter-engaging for their Guardian? Be asking that before you rotate over. Because we did something, but we kind of did something because they made the mistake of over-chasing. And our team, I don't know what our team did. You need to be catching the crashing wave. You never want to prioritize farming over a crashing wave. For one, you're bleeding 20 damage onto your objective, which is even more since you're staying. You just bled, it's only 15% damage onto your walker, which is highly preventable. And then secondly, you missed, luckily, only 1.5 minions. I don't believe daggers go through Bola. Well, actually, they didn't used to before the rework. I haven't tested it post-rework. I think they still apply their stack and they're on hit, but they don't do the damage. They just start stacking. But again, this is like pre-rework testing. You're sitting on a lot of souls for 1. For 2, the only things that go through Ebola are you venom someone, or if you have armor-piercing rounds, you can shoot through Ebola on armor-piercing round procs. I mean... Okay, no, I like... Is it a beam Kelvin? Is he trolling? He is griefing. Okay, it is a beam Kelvin. So That's a good bola. We're just using bola to we're just using bola to cancel his ult. It sucks we have to use it like that, but again, we're opening rounds build, but it does cancel his ult. Or it does cancel his beam, and he's like great for his beam build. Also, we should stop pushing this. We're 2 pushing into 3, and we know we don't have backup. This is really bad. Also, our team is showing a ton mid right now. You should just be trying to make your way towards movement buff. Feels great on Vyper. And also just in general, bridge buffs are OP. Binge watched a show for the first time in a few years. What was the show? I think I haven't watched a show in a minute. I'll watch the new Invincible season when it comes out. You can stack Spirit, Rend, Invincible. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think you can like I'm pretty sure you can apply stacks of stuff, but not damage. Unless you have armor piercing rounds again, or you have Viper Venom. Which, by the way, it is so stupid that Viper can Venom through her Bola, because it is, if she Bolas someone that's Venomed, it is quite literally her griefing herself. It doesn't make sense Venom can hit through Bola from like a ability standpoint. And then secondly, it's not like an, oh, you're say like, you know, it's not like a situation where it's like, oh, but if you do something and then someone's Bolas them, that'd be really annoying. Like, you are choosing to Bola them, so it just shouldn't hit through it. It'd just be another skill thing. Anyway, I mean, Viper doesn't need another nerf, but fuck this character. Yeah, the Venom's fine. We're in the tech too, which is nice. Biggest hero? It's a K-drama. Oh, okay, I see. A weak hero. Sorry, I read that as like you were talking about a weak hero game. First season's better? Okay, I get you, I get you. Yeah, my girlfriend likes the, I guess if you think we call K-dramas. I watched one with her a while ago. Cannot remember the name of it for the life of me though. Oh my god, we're just so orange spec. You need to be using your like item investments and using, you know, any of these weapon investment or vitality investment trees, or again something as simple as an extra spirit. Keep in mind, you buy extra spirit, it is plus 10 spirit power. The investment alone just from having a spirit item gives plus 7, so it is plus 17 spirit power, like 1.4k soul value. Oh yeah, we're catching them out. I mean, again, I don't, okay, the bullet usage is good. You're using it basically as a doorman ult would to catch someone out. But it sucks, like, it's all of our bullets have been leading, which is not great. Again, we're an opening rounds build. Okay. Yeah, we're Venomax first. We have no spirit, also is bad. I don't mind Venomax. I think it's fine, but you need some kind of spirit. Okay, something as simple as Mystic Burst would be great. Extra Spirit would be great. Mystic Burst, I wouldn't go into this lane in particular, but if you're ever into like some frontline comp, Mystic Burst feels really good because you can just spam Venom off CD for poke. I think I don't honestly know. There really isn't like a good Viper build right now, but I've seen a Viper build that maxes Venom first. I mean, in DLNS, I'm pretty sure they played a fucking Slide Max first. Yeah, they played Slide Max first. So, like, yeah, that's a good bola. That's a great bola. We are just kind of fighting for fun, though. I'm kind of locked into your micro, but there isn't, like, a good Viper build right now, so I couldn't tell you which one's more or less troll, but I know both of them are played at a higher level. Please, for the love of God, buy a green. Or a... I mean, okay, it's an upgrade on a green and lead. Spray trans with our Fleetfoot. We have burst. We don't have burst fire. But, I mean, Fleetfoot does just remove all the debuffs of trans. Good. Yeah, I want to look at, I feel like you're overfighting. I've been paying attention to your map. We're walking into map macro. Holy shit, this is a long game. Oh my god, what goes wrong here? We're winning by 20k or 15k. What possibly goes wrong? I mean, they aren't running comeback arm, which is great for us. They should be, but they're not, so we're happy. You have boost. You should have boosted. If you boosted, you could have saved the walker. We're just sitting on our boost fund. Yeah, now we just waste boost after the walker's already dead. Keep in mind, the way boost works, it's like a 30-second buff, so you can boost back, get off the zip line, heal, grab the zip, and then boost there. And you're great. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's like the only way a game lasts this long is if teams don't do mid boss. Or if you're Mel team and you brute force a mid boss 4 times on a complete fucking coin flip into a doorman page, complete fucking mid boss comp. Anyway, sorry. No flame, no flame. There we go. They just tap turn for you. That's great. I was about to say we should start looking to tap earn because we're winning, although that walker actually got them back so many souls. Have you seen any AP Assassins Viper Bulamax first into Max 2? I saw Lo Main play it before the like Viper rework. He was playing a Dagger Viper, but he went, I think it was like Dagger Bullet Venom, and he kind of did that exact thing, just with more daggers involved. But I think it's like, I mean, it's a funny build, but I don't think it's ever gonna be like meta. But it's funny. It's pretty funny. Also, is highly counterable by just like spell break, or debuff remover, or counter spell. But if you're at an elo where people don't build those things, that's pretty fucking funny.
I see the drifter.
Escalating I mean, again, well, okay, I've already beat the oranges into the ground. I mean, it's, yeah, escalating resilience is good this game. I like it. I think it's a, well, it's probably the best bullet armor in the game. That's, well, the best tier 3 bullet armor, bullet defense in the game, and they're pretty decent bullet. I mean, fire rate slow goes even crazier this game, though. You have any fire rate slow you can build? Viper doesn't mind Hunter's aura. It kind of depends how your team's playing this game. Low-key, I would just buy Hunter's aura and sit in a side lane, because like your team keeps brute force fighting for fun. You could just split the map, buy Hunter's aura, get super fed because you have the stupid ass item. You win any 1v1. But yeah, instead we're just coming to these fights. But to be fair, this should be a one fight. You're greeting for Venom. Yeah. You could have just walked out, but you greeted to get the Venom on hit on Haze, which is not worth when you have, I don't know, what, probably like 30 something stacks of fixation on you when you went back in. Let's see. I mean, even if you didn't have stacks of fixation, this is bad. But especially because she has 4 trance up right now, so she has 40% spirit resist, and yeah, we have 19 when we're walking back in, so it's just rough. If she didn't have trance up, I mean, it's still bad. But it's especially bad when she has trance, because she's just gonna fucking tank the Venom. It should be, she should have lasted towards the proc. I don't even think we got the proc, to be fair. But also, again, it's just bad to tank Hazel for a Venom pop. We've taken all their walkers. How is this game not just like over at this point? We popped Furry Trance without Fleetfoot. That's really bad. You need to be holding your Fleetfoot to pop it with Furry. Otherwise, you're just going to be in a really bad spot. I mean, this is not a bad fight for us. We have our teammates rotating over. We just have to live. Kind of sucks we don't have Bola. You should just throw Venom on this Mirage before you die. Yeah, perfect. How do you live? You guys pick 2. I mean, it's a mid-boss angle for sure. 24 minutes in, 2 dead. You guys are relatively healthy. You reset. Rest of your team goes mid. You guys then get mid. Run Urn, push their base. Also, if you want to sweat, someone should really stagger this Urn because it's already cemented as neutral. So if it's allowed to reset, they're going to get a comeback Urn. And we're about to hit the reset timer. I've heard it beats... Wait, I've heard beat a dead horse, but never beating the oranges into the ground. Yeah, I tend to combine phrases a lot. Considering there's a streak of 4 deaths and no kills, something tells me we're going to see some really bad fights. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think if we just go mid-boss there, we win the game. Because we can literally go mid-boss, run the neutral Urn, stagger it at the same time, or if we're really quick, run it, and then run their comeback Urn with our 3 mid-boss, like with our 3 rejuves. And it's just like, we just win. Yeah, we would have actually gotten 2 Urns off that mid. We could have ate all their farm, pushed their base. This game should be over, low-key. We fumbled on not calling mid-boss there. That's where this game is lost, which I'm just assuming it's lost by the timeline. Lucky shot, I mean, the item is OP. You have enough baseball damage? Yeah, you do. I buy Glass Cannon soon. For trance, we're sitting on Fleetfoot. Again, you really need to get in the habit of clicking them together. You lit? I mean, again, we're up 2. Mid-boss is calling your name.
You are burning them to sin. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Yeah, we need to go mid here. We're just wasting. The main issue is we're just constantly wasting our advantages. Wasting advantages, and then when we put in parentheses title of video. Because recently I've been griefing myself by having to like be like, oh, I don't. This is a good. I marked this as a good session, but I don't know what the title is. Oh, we're going mid now, which is I mean, it's late, but it's good. Yeah, we still kill it in time. The only thing that to be scared of is Kelvin Dome right now. Oh god, your Ivy Stone formed so early. That's so bad. Okay, we get over Rejuve. Some people consider this, but I think, okay, some people consider this bug. I think most people consider this bug abuse, but I mean, you're not gonna. There's a fine line between bug and tech. I don't know, but if you look down while you're meleeing Rejuve and someone's parrying, you'll just get Rejuve and you won't get parried. Again, I don't know if it's a bug or tech. It seems like just what if the community wants to call it a bug, it's a bug. If the community wants to call it tech, it's tech. I mean, okay, but if that's bug abuse, then being able to look up to melee... Okay, my question is, why is that bug abuse? But if I look up to melee someone who has Earn and it knocks them off, because if you look up, your melee hitbox is above you, that's tech. Like, there's no... They're fundamentally the same thing. Wizards, we should need to be very careful. But they're literally both the exact same core mechanic, but one of them's considered tech and one of them's considered a bug. Is the, Yeah, exactly, like baller and being considered tech. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely, both of them definitely aren't intended. You just bowl the 7. Oh, the silence. You still need to bowl the 7, even though you got silence. Just bowl him, please. You bowl him. Oh, we just gave them so much space for no reason. We just press bowl on the 7. We're fine. I feel like a lot of players don't know how to play situations when Rejuve is dropping. Yeah, honestly, you're right. That could be a good guide. Let me write that down, because I would... talking about, like, you know, a page shouldn't jump in pit to melee. Your M1 carry, like, if you're a fed Ivy, you shouldn't, in a Rejuve contesting situation, you shouldn't be trying to melee Rejuve, because if you get parried, the fight's lost. Like, that was literally how Melting lost game 1 versus Abraham's this weekend. Was because their Ivy went for a melee on a Rejuve. She got parried, and their Ivy was like 70k, while the rest of their team was like 40. I think I'm exaggerating. Ivy was like 60k, while the rest of their team was 40. And because she got parried, they just cleaned her up, and then, you know, their team's down 60k in the fight. So that is actually something that's worth mentioning. Or I see all the time, I see like pages going for like jumping in pit or going for melees, which is really bad. Well, obviously it's contextual, but in a contested Rejuve situation, page should just stay outside of pit, bolt, toss root, toss barriers. It's scary. It's okay. It's standing right under Rejuve is fine for one person to do because it signifies to your team that you're going to parry. It's fine for one person to do if they parry. If they don't parry, that's bad, and you should be walking outside of pit. It's actually, yeah, wait. Rejuve hygiene guys. Yeah, I actually really like that video idea. Not sure if it'll be. I feel like 90% of the videos I script them out and they don't feel quite right, but that one's definitely get into the scripting stages. Why are we just dying for fun? What happened here? Why? Oh, it's a gun page. That's why you lost. You're just down a player. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, we're just chasing the drifter. Okay. Dead 1. Yeah, this is bad. They're only showing 2. And we're just chasing the drifter for fun. If we just go back to our team, we're fine. But yeah, they all pull up. And it's just bad. If they were showing a lot on that fight, that's okay. But for one, we're literally trying to 1v1 the 1v1 character. He has Hunter's Aura too, which really fucks us up with the, you know, bullet resist and fire rate reductions. What? Spellbreak? Spellbreak into your... I guess it's good into door, man. That's about it. Okay. Sorry, that your knife pops spellbreak, right? I mean, we should be trying to double knife. By the way, now that we see like, oh, this drifter has spellbreak, you should, if you're ever jumping him first, you should be trying to knife him twice before you yeah, but you can get significantly cheaper debuff resist items that give significantly more debuff resist. Now that you see he has spellbreak, you should be trying to knife him twice before you pop venom or bowl on him. Because you can just, if someone has spellbreak, it's like the classic mistake of buying spellbreak into Yamato, because yes, in theory Yamato 1 procs spellbreak, but for one, most Yamatos don't lead with their 1, they lead with their 2 or 3. And also, once a good Yamato sees, oh, this guy has spellbreak, the Yamato is always going to lead with their 1 or 3 just to pop your spellbreak for fun and make the item useless against her. Even though most people think, or on paper think it's good against her. We're down 2. This is not a fight we want. Terrible fight. Wave crashing down 2 players. This is such a bad fight. Yeah, our furnace dies. You're greeting for the bag. Yeah, we just died for the bag. Oh, the door? Okay. Doorman saves us, but we definitely should have died there. Okay. Almost like Baron in League. People are just paranoid about taking it because they will lose it. Wait. Because it will lose the game and have PTSD? Yeah, no, that is an issue where people like it's an issue with meleeing too. People that like they get parried and they don't melee again because like 1 out of like 1 out of like 5 lanes. I'm on a melee character, but also even just on in general. Like, 1 out of 5 lanes they'll get parried by just taking some random gamble light melee. Mostly it's light melee. It's a high level. You can gamble heavy melees when you're lower elo, but I'm mostly talking like gambling light melees. They'll get parried like 1 out of 5 games, but they won't think about the 4 games where they were gambling light melees and it won them the lane. They'll just think about the like lanes, the 1 lane they played where they lost it and they just won't melee because it's like it's inevitable you're gonna get parried if you're meleeing. It's just like how the mechanic works, and it's inevitable you're gonna lose a game or a fight because you get parried, but you want to learn from that melee. You don't want to stop meleeing. Also, hey Lucy. Okay, mid's back up. 7 bot infuser into the capacitor and furnace. Yes. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna say it and do the dramatic reveal and he wasn't gonna have it, but he actually has it. Thank god. Is it worth? No. I mean, no, it's not worth. I mean, capacitor's so good this game though. With like the furry trances and Mirage buff and Mirage NATO, Mirage ult buff. Siphon bullets. Low-key, I could see capacitor on Vyper here, I'm not gonna lie. He has the fire rate for it. You don't have the spirit for it though. Yeah, I can see this don't have the spirit for it. They're not doing any kind of spirit build. But the active is so crazy good. I mean, whatever, your Infernus has it. It's just you're really relying on your Infernus. If you're Infernus, capacitor 7 every fight, you guys win the game, but you're trusting 7 or Infernus to capacitor 7 every fight. I would just honestly I just buy it myself because I don't trust this guy. It's very greedy and I think it's objectively a wrong call if you like trust your teammate, but I would not. Because again, literally to win this game, if you just capacitor 7 every time he presses power surge and infuser, it is an unlosable game. And as long as you bowl the 7 every time he ults, it is an unlosable game. And it kind of sucks your page doesn't have knockdown, but she's also just, you know, using that troll aspect. Your Dorman doesn't have knockdown either? Oh, come on. I mean, one of these two needs to have knockdown. Okay, Mina had to buy it. That's at least good she got it, but sucks she had to. You can't, I was going to say, you can use your bullet for Hazel, but we just kind of bullet Haze for fun. Since your Mina has knockdown, she's going to be saving that for 7. Well, assuming she's playing confidently. Honestly, this gameplay looks good though. Like, again, I think the build and everything is grief, and maybe we're overfighting a little. Like, I'd say your micro seems like very solid. It's losable because page doesn't exist. It's losable because page doesn't exist. I suppose you're right, but if you capacitor 7, both it's just a 5v5 then. But I suppose that is still losable. You're also just so underfarmed. Like if I'm seeing an issue this game, it's like 33k Viper is so bad. You're equal, like you're equal farm to the support page. Well, like not support Moankrill, but like Moankrill who doesn't farm much, and like the Doorman. That's really bad. You need to be, your farm needs to be on par with these two. Like that's also why you feel so useless in fights. You just have no farm. Partially an issue of just never being in a side lane and overpathing to fights. Also, we haven't taken any objective like walkers, which give us a significant amount of solo souls. I think your team, and one of the reasons your teammates are so ahead is because they've really split it, but also have a lot of downtime. Like right now, we're not really doing much. We haven't farmed any sinners. We didn't get a soul advantage early. We didn't split any objectives, so we didn't get a soul advantage in the mid game. And right now, we're wasting a ton of time in overfighting, so we're never getting a soul advantage in the late game. This down. Okay, I mean now we're box routing, which is good, but you're choosing to box route over for these guys, which is not a good choice. These guys are so many souls. Yeah, I think fundamentally you're like okay, we're going there now, which is good. I think fundamentally the way you prioritize farm is an issue though. You need to be farming a lot as Viper, and you need to be prioritizing again. Side lane and Viper feels great. There are a lot, even though your comp does like side lanes, right? Like Furnace like side lane, Mina like side lane. It still is. Although we fucked up the tech last time. Do we have it this time? Yeah, we have it this time. Okay. It still is. Like there still were a lot of options and opportunities this game to side lane because your team was kind of overfighting. So I'm gonna be honest, the entire game I thought Mirage was on your team. I just realized that every time I saw the Mirage ult, he is on the enemy team. That's how you know a character has been impactful. Okay, I mean, if I'm looking at this game, what's our mid fight? Is our mid fight better than theirs? I mean, if we stop 7 ult, actually no, their mid fight's better. I would just run Urn. I honestly think. This game is, okay, I'm gonna pause because I know what's about to happen. This game is gonna come down to a fight. Like, next fight pretty much determines the game because next fight gets mid, next fight knocks Patron. We're just gonna, I can see we're just gonna take a fight mid for fun. But this is just not, like, this is such a classic throw. We're literally just taking a fight mid because both teams know the game ends in a fight. There has to be a fight to end the game, but neither team knows how to actually take the fight. You don't just all 6-man mid for fun and like fight here and die. There's two options. I'll lead with the worst one first. The first option, which again I think is a little worse, is you just look for a pick. You use Moan Krull, you use Doorman. You guys are like, you shove some waves, and then you start looking like you see this doubles up. So you guys send like 4 in this jungle to look on this doubles to try to Moan Krull, one shot someone. You use that pick to go mid boss, right? That's the first option, which again I think is a little worse than the second option, which is you just grab the urn and you run it and you completely dictate the fight on your terms. You just completely dictate how this fight plays out. If you just run this urn and then you put pressure, you can choose to fight, you can choose to not, and you guys control the fight instead of this just complete burger flip 6v6, which is again just, I mean, it's a literal coin flip of who wins this game. Well, we have so many better options. Oh, that's a new Moan Krull. Wait, wait, why is Moan Krull Loki thugging it out? Please just press Bola. You got silence, but yeah, okay. I mean, to be fair, she is Silence Wave, right? Oh no, that was just, wait, what silence us? I actually don't know what silence us. What the hell? I mean, I've loved that Moan Krull glitch, but like, oh, we're silencing ourselves. No, that's the issue. We're literally losing because we're just silencing ourselves going into these fights. You're silencing yourself while you have Venom online, you have your ult online. Like, if we could just ult. Wait, every time I've been caught by the haze and we've been silenced, I thought we got silenced by Silence Wave. And that's also a major issue, is the fact that we just keep silencing ourselves in key situations. If you had Bola there, you could cancel 7 ult, you could cancel haze ult, which would be great. If you had anything, it could be so much more valuable. Even just pressing Venom, you don't want to. It's Furry Trance is good because it's so comically overpowered. Right now, 40% Spirit Res is fucking ridiculous for a green item that gives health investments and also gives 40% fire rate. Because like, why not make an item that gives green investments, gives a ton, most spirit defense in the game, for a 3k, and gives 40% fire rate? Because like, fuck it, why not? Not even talking about the active or the like passives, but you need to be dumping your kit before you use it. You want to be, you know, ulting, again, cancel your ult right now needs to be to cancel 7 ult mostly, or to cancel haze ult, and then after you ult one of them, you pop your Venom on someone random, then you press Fairy Trance, you press Fleet Foot, you press Split Shot, and you go Sicko Mug with your gun. I do like the Fleet Foot pop there, because keep in mind Fleet Foot gives active. I mean, this isn't a good fight, because we're like, they have 3 rejues, and we're fighting outside of base for fun. But I do like the Fleet Foot pop there, because keep in mind Fleet Foot gives us active slow resist, so it's great when we're getting Kelvin beamed. However, we should not be fighting outside of base when they have 3 rejues. We know they're going to push into us. Hell, they have a negative wave, and their 56k7 is catching it. If we just all stayed and we played on top of this height, and you're just dying for fun again. If we played on top of this height and like held our base as you're supposed to, which is really playing around height, we'd be in a lot better spot. Instead of just kind of just running at them outside of our base. And, oh, you did die, and then kind of walk into, please, oh, we don't have Bull up now. Please, Mina has knockdown, thank God. was playing Holiday, and like 4 games I played, I was stuck on the side lane, and I was getting fed, but I felt like it wasn't my role. If you're doing that, if you're doing my build, do the gun pivot. It isn't your role, but if no one else is doing it, it's like, okay, for one, your best option is use Mike. Don't get caught here. Okay, we're not. Your best option is to use your mic and be like, hey, can someone take the side lane from me? I'm a Holiday. I want to kind of be on our strong side, look towards mid, look for some picks with my lasso, whatever. Your second option is you just farm it, or you don't use mic, whatever, or you use mic, they say no. You just farm in that side lane, and then you do, on my Holiday build, in the bottom right, there's a gun pivot. When you hit like 27k or something, you do the gun pivot, and you just start carrying off your gun. And then after you get those 2 items, it's really all you need for gun, but you can go like, for like headshot if they're tanky. You can just go back to Spirit with something like a Boundless. Yeah, there's a couple gun items. I don't really know the fully fleshed out gun pivot because my aim is too bad to do it personally, but I know the vague angle. Those really are your best gun options though. You can go Spiritual Overflow if you really want, but that's kind of mid on Holiday. Yeah, actually no, I would not go that honor now that I'm thinking about the item. I was thinking the old item that gave ability duration and not CDR. What if I can't aim? You either, again, you call for one of your teammates to come over, and if they don't, you just hard commit to Spirit. You just buy a ton of offensive Spirit items. I love this Moan Krill glitch so much. I have to look at him. You just play a ton. I think this game must have been played before the latest patch, and they updated Krill's model or something, or Krill's burrow animation. So any reviews we have today that are old, Krill is just gonna look like that. That's amazing. It's actually the first time they've had a patch and it hasn't bricked the replay, but made it more enjoyable to watch. Or like bricked old replays that made it more enjoyable to watch. Okay, let me add one more note. I will forget if I don't write it down. Roll. Wait, let me look at this fight. Sorry, I was distracted by writing my note. I think we're actually playing as we're supposed to here. Yeah, we have 4 into side lane. We're catching with. I don't mind this. I really. Okay. I mean, I think the issue here is that you have 2 side lanes. Inferno's is about to show catching this. This lane's also pushing in. I think that's the issue. But we're 4, like exactly like I said, 4 on a side lane looking for a pick with Krill. Like this is fundamentally good. It's just we need to have wave prio. So I like this a lot better than the first fight. However, we need to have wave prio. Yeah, what is this new glitch where my screen goes gray? You just get 100 to 0. Oh, 7 realized he can buy unstop. Uh-oh. It really is like the 7 should not be allowed to do damage into Capacitor and Furnace. But like again, if you really want, you could buy Capacitor next. Because if you can just shut down that, oh, I think I guys lost. If you can just shut down the 7, you guys win. You guys have to contest the mids. Late, we lost the game. Unlucky. When your patrons knocked at this win in the game, you have to contest mid there. Because they're literally just going to come into our base. Once 7 respawns, they're going to press 7 ult over our patron and we're going to lose. Even if they didn't have 7 ult to press, they're just going to brute force flood our pit and we can't do anything. You fight according to your team. The Viper's acting like they're the carry, but their soul count is more in line with support, so they need to support the Infernus and Mina. I mean, kind of, but it's also, as a Viper, we do have to be a front line. I mean, okay. As a backup plan, I suppose you're not wrong. Like, obviously we should be fed, but in this case we're not. So I suppose, yes, it is better for you to kind of be playing around your Mina and trying to, again, just bulla their animals. Why are we fighting here? Actually, no, I like this fight. Okay. I want to explain why I like this fight. This is a bad fight objectively, but it's your best option. Because they have Rejuve, they're going to push into their base. If they just brute force us, we lose. If they take a fight in pit with 7 ult, we lose. So even though this fight, we have like a 10% chance, if that, at winning, it's higher than our chance of winning a fight in base because they aren't actively hitting our patron while we're fighting. So I do actually like this fight, and their 7's still dead. Even though this fight is shit and costs us the game, I think it is our best option of a fight. But yeah, I mean, that is a good point with like Fury Trance and stuff, that we're really denying our supportive capabilities when we kind of need to be trying to help our team more. How was this 7? 4 and bro, average fucking 7 player, top farm in the game, 4 and 10. Maybe he did damage with all. I should flame, but I can't help myself. That's not what I meant to go to. Sorry, just flexing the match history. Oh my god, I have hiccups. Oh, okay. I just want to check if 7 did damage. Fucking average 7, man. Anyway, well, to be fair, he was igniting faster than Furnace, so maybe that's why he got denied a ton of damage. Maybe because Furnace was doing his role. But the end of this game was just a 5v5. Anyway, bars and notes. First off, laning. Don't reset unless you have boost or your mid lane. You need to buy greens, especially early. We need, again, something as simple as a battle vest. Goes crazy in this lane, provides us a ton of value, a ton of survivability. Next up, you need to prioritize sinners in the mid game, well, in the early game, early mid game. You need to prioritize sinners. You need to be farming sinners. You need to be doing the enemy sinners. If you get space, you need to be securing your own if the enemy gets space, and you need to be farming those because that's why you get a lead and the way you get an advantage in the early mid game. Next up, your bowl usage was really bad. When our own opening rounds failed, we need to be bowling them at like 50-40% HP, placing our Venom, trying to one-shot them off the back of our Bola, not leading with our Bola or leading with our Bola damage. The next note with Bola is that we really need to be bowling the enemies, like, you know, the channeling ults. Like, if we just bowled the 7 ult, we probably win this game. If we bowled the 7 ult, when 7 pressed ult, or when we get jumped by Haze, we could not be popping for a transport. We either need to be looking for a Bola, especially into these two characters that Bola is S tier into. Next up, you need to use Fleet Foot with your Furry Trans. I think we kind of got it at the end, but I caught a couple of times where you weren't using them in tandem. You need to use them in tandem. Next note would be wasting advantages, like not doing mid boss. We desperately need to do mid boss. If we just went mid off when we got 2 picks off of them, we would win the game. My general flow chart with mid boss: 2 picks on top of mid after 18 minutes, go mid. 2 picks anywhere post 22 minutes, go mid. 1 pick anywhere post 28 minutes, go mid. My general flow chart, obviously excluding things like Dynamo. I think there's, yeah, I'll leave it with that. Should not overcomplicate. Next part, just really bad fights. We took a lot of bad fights. We were overfighting. We're kind of just over rotating the fights. Again, your role here is just farming. We weren't very useful in this game because we were permanently underfarmed. We need to be spending more time when our team's perma fighting. We're side lane. We split an objective, exactly like your Mina and Furnace did, and that's how they got their lead of just pushing, just trying to push those side lanes. I mean, you can see Trooper stop souls. Actually, Furnace did a lot of jungling. But for us, I mean, we have 22k off Troopers, which is great. But Mina has 29, 13 off neutral enemies. We have 7 off neutral enemies. She has 5k off objectives. We have 2k off objectives. Like, you can see the difference. It would be better for us just to, again, play inside, look for objectives, look for spit, look for more minions. That's why our farm is so low. And then also our jungling micro is a little rough, but I wasn't fully focusing on that because I think there's more. Jungling micro, if you want to improve your jungling micro, just watch like Zergy or something and watch how he's passed. Lefa, obviously, is a very polarizing creator, but he is very good at getting farm. He's also someone who's good to watch. And then finally, you shouldn't go like an early max Venom if you aren't buying. Again, something as simple as just an improved Spirit, or that gives us plus 17 Spirit, or a Mythic Burst that gives us, well, not into this comp, but just any kind of like a small, like just 1.6k investment into Spirit, or even just an 800 investment into Spirit. If we're maxing Venom, we really need that. Anyway, if you're watching YouTube, I hope you enjoyed, and keep it real. Alright, that'll be a long ass video. I'm kind of locked in. I've been getting YouTube review after YouTube review. It's crazy. I tried to get headshots too, but I miss them, so I don't like the gun pivot. Yeah, honestly, I'm exactly the same. I mean, that's literally why the holiday build, it says, oh no, I'm on my thumbnails build. Where's my build? Hello? Wait. This is my, whatever. I've never seen that before. My build just isn't here. I'm on my account, right? Yeah, I'm on my main. Okay, anyway. That's literally why the build says, like, it's objectively better if you can aim to go with these two, but I literally can't, so I just go full Spirit. Because if you can't aim, you know, Spirit feels better even if gun is better, like, objectively. Okay, let me start a new raffle. I also really need to start drinking sparkling water because I feel like I am starving. Also, my microwave broke, so I'm fucking cooked. I have to actually make, like, not complicated meals, but, like, it actually takes effort. I can't just, like, pop some frozen shit into the microwave and have a breakfast, which is really bad, because that's what I've been doing for, like, my life. Okay. Alright, I my break. I wish I could, like, I'm gonna at one point when we have like liquidity with the stream, I'm gonna get a second mic and I'm gonna set it up so after like in between raffles I can lean back and I don't have to like readjust the stand and everything. I could just lean back, take a break, stay hydrated. Yeah, here you want the. All right, aren't you rich? No, unfortunately. I'm still on the grind in Sage. We're getting there though. I'm doing like well enough, right? I still got, I mean, again, I've talked about I'm kind of like working my main job less and less and less and putting more and more chips towards Deadlock. However, you know, I still do have the option of the main job and I still do have like enough income from the main job that I'm like doing, like, you know, I'm doing okay, but I definitely will like a point where I'm not working like 60 to 80 hours a week. Fuck it, my next no, oh, it's rebuttal propaganda. Okay, I thought you were gonna say page propaganda and I was gonna attack you. Or McGinnis propaganda. Rebuttal goes crazy though, especially after they added melee resist to it. I love this item. Feels so good. Man, I love this build. I fucking hate this item. I hate this item so much. I hate that you have to build it. I hate it. I hate this item. But you're inting if you don't build it. You are objectively trolling if you don't buy this item, and I hate it. I fucking hate this item. But you have to build it. It sucks so much. It sucks so much. I hate it. But you have to. Also, Loki should probably move Spirit Snap. Actually, fuck, do I? Oh god. It's so weird. Also, I don't know what Yoshi's doing, but sometimes I can see my builds top daily, and other times it won't, and it will show my build as like the bottom, and I have to hop onto a fucking different account or like ask one of the like oh shit, did I lose? Like I literally had that a moment yesterday. It's like, oh shit, I lost top daily, and I had to hit one of my fucking homies up and be like, yo, hop on Deadlock, tell me what it says. It's like, oh no, your build's still top of the top. It's like, come on, man, I can fix this shit, Yoshi. Buying Cultists when you don't even benefit from all the buffs is painful. Yeah, I mean, I think it's still OP, but I think it's painful that we're in the meta for like me who doesn't. Fire rate's good on holiday, and like extra health's good on holiday, and ability range is good on holiday. But I wish I hadn't. I just need an option not to buy it as someone who personally hates the item and doesn't love the stats. Like I'm not an M1 who loves any of those stats. I just don't mind them. But you have to build it because it's so OP. You see Slam Lash or Flog Lash more than Elo? I mean, I will talk less from my Elo and more from just when I'm like analyzing a lot of high level play. I don't see Lash, to be honest with you, but it's probably Slam. But again, it's so like I'm trying to think of the last time I saw a Lash, and it was probably NA's Trolley tournament when Deathy played it, which has been like over a week. Yeah, I know. I genuinely hate this item. As a record, to try to get this out of my build, I tried building Trophy Collector. That is how much I hate this item. I tried to see if I could make Trophy Collector work on this build, but it just sucks. Oh yeah, Lash is probably at his worst point right now, unfortunately. I should make a tier list. People have been wanting a tier list, and tier list videos do well on YouTube. Should I make a tier list? I should probably make a tier list. Not gonna lie, I always buy Cultists like an economy flip. Yep, it's also again, it's just disgusting. It's just, I don't even want to go in a hole in the tier list. I low-key could after the patch. Someone wanted it, and also like I'm like a tier list guy, but videos do well, so like I kind of feel like I'm minting if I don't. I could do an ironic thumbnail. I could do the fucking Wojak image of me like pointing backwards at like a tier list. Oh, that would go so crazy. How much time do we have? 35 seconds. If I did it while waiting for a raffle, I need to stretch it to 8 minutes for the mid roll, so otherwise I'm not a real YouTuber. I might after this. I could do a clickbait thumbnail. You're right. You're right. Actually, 1000% could do a clickbait thumbnail where I put Kelvin in D. Nah, I'm not that beast. I'll consider doing fucking tier list, but I'm not a beast. I'm not the type of person to do like that. You know, super clickbait. I mean, it is just like okay, it unironically, it's not even like a metro thing. Unironically is just if you do that where you put the best character and you put them in D tier, like it is unironically like a really good way to get engagement. It's just a lot of those people will also be upset, right? And like I kind of, you know, it's not really for me. Clickbait, but page of D. That's not click. Well, actually, that is clickbait. You're right. You're right. That is clickbait. That's really good clickbait though. I wonder who's that character that. Oh, Lash in D. Because I would probably put Lash in like C tier right now, and I think people would argue with me. That'd actually be a good thumb. What do people care about though? I think Mina in A tier people would riot because they think in solo queue they think she's S tier, but she really is kind of just like high A tier IMO. I'm also still shocked I have a top holiday build, but I guess literally no one else has a decent spirit holiday. What is this? This is the second highest spirit holiday. No Flame no Mass. I think he's a good content creator, but this is the second highest holiday build. We're buying. We're rushing extra. Sure. I mean, I personally don't like this. I prefer buying an T2 spike, but sure. I don't know about this at all. I don't think this is objectively bad. Fortitude. Why would you buy Fortitude and Veilwalker? Why would you buy Veilwalker pre-rapid recharge after the scaling nerf? Mystic Shot is great, but it comes out so late. Improved Spirit. Yeah, you're building Boundless. I mean, you don't have Surge of Power though, which is so much damage lost. Yes, all of this is quite early. I would normally buy it after Rapid Recharge, personally. Tank Buster comes out. No, don't tell me this is like a 15k Tank Buster. 22k. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 22k Tank Buster is fine. Sure. Sure. I mean, his build doesn't look awful, but it's definitely not no flame. But it's definitely not like second highest material. Every Lash player is convinced he's D tier. Every Lash player is convinced he's D tier. Every low level is convinced he's A. Will he's actually B in matchmaking? Okay, okay. Look at when this was last updated. Oh, the mass build. October 25th. So like 2 days ago. The post patch. No fight. I'm obviously not trying to flame the guy though. I think he makes good content. This is just like a specific critique on the build that I think could be improved. Shit, it might become fucking like shit. I'm using like I switched up. I'm not like fucking. I'm not starting fights. I'm trying to actually play nice. Streets are talking about me. I gotta play nice, man. To be fair, obviously not. I am not actually. Mass this is not at all mass with regard to how I've lived. Like I've actually been trying to play nice recently. The Deadlock fence sitter, call me mogul fucking male. Okay. Oh, it's already downloaded. What the fuck? Okay. I need to check one thing, which will take like 30 seconds. I just got added. Oh, it's just a general one. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Have to fucking do that. Ugh. What rank are we at? Is it was whoa snake, right? She's like Ascendant? Yeah, perfect. I know my chatter smile. I don't have a good word for it. I don't like saying students, but I guess coachees. I don't like really. I mean, chatter's okay. Like I don't. Ascendant Geist. My brain is dying. Give me a second. It'll kick back up. There we go. I need a dock. Had the floppy disk ass sound. Ascendant Geist. What rank will everyone of the people in your chat be that will be on the quiz? Ranking all my chatters would be a crazy fucking video, but it would kind of be fire. The thumbnail. What do you mean slash marker? Thumbnail would just be like farewell noob at D tier. That would go so crazy. That would actually go so crazy. No, I feel like the only people who are like below, I feel like I don't even really, I don't know. I think I have a pretty good community. I don't even think I'd put anyone like below B. Like the only thing I don't like is if you backseat impolitely. If you backseat politely, or like you add, like you saying, you can even be, honestly, you can even be a dick if you're adding useful content. And it's like, at least they're adding useful shit. But it's like when someone's rude and they're like giving mid-grade additions or not really adding shit, that's when I'm like, also we're just fighting too much. Okay, wait, let me look at this wave one. Sorry, lock in. Lock in. You had useful stuff in the room, but also you're polite, right? So like, yeah, like I'm only talking about people who are like rude. Well, I don't even have very many who are rude. And I won't name the one. I won't name anyone. But I don't know any. If you come here on more like a, I don't know, even monthly basis, the only people who I like no one who is a reoccurring viewer is annoying. I guess I'll put it that way. I can think of a couple people that aren't my favorite, but they like show up at like they showed up to like 2 streams ever. It's not more than that. But they've just made an imprint. I immediately said I was gonna lock it and then didn't. Fuck me. It's a me, yeah, Huto. You know. I'm glad Huto knows their place. Like that would be like an F tier. Only F tier chatter is Huto. Okay, we buy focus. We buy Mystic Burst. That's a good buy. Ice procs at base. We burst the Mirage. That's great. They're holding height. We're playing around. Okay, now this is where the issue comes in. Pay attention to the issue. Look at why it happens. We're just fighting on height for fun. We should be focusing wave here. We're not really, when wave's crashing, we're not really going to be able to hold this height. Actually, your people kind of is, but it's very difficult to continue to hold this height while wave is crashing. You more want to push wave and then take this space. So it'd be better if you hit wave and then took your space. It is good that you're contesting their bridge because Holiday Mirage, both lanes, Holiday and Mirage and Geist and Bebop really like having bridge control. However, so it is good that you're contesting bridge because you don't want to give it to them, but you don't need to be taking that much space when wave's neutral because it's better to take the space after you shoved wave. Only meant that 2 streams that might be annoying. Nah, you're good, Tizo. Also, if you're a chatter and I butchered your name like 50 times, like I probably just did yours, Tizo. And like you're still chill and you're chill and you're... I think that honestly that's the litmus test of why we have good chatters here is because it has to be someone who's okay with me fucking up their name like 5 or 6 times before I finally get it right. Is that meant to be straight to me? It's not a straight, that's a compliment. I'm saying you stayed here through, I mean, Narumi, I think you were the one who I fucked up the most, and you've stayed through me at least fucking up your name for a month, if not longer, of you showing up to basically daily streams, and me still butchering it every time, and you're still here. So, like, that's a testament. The actual way my name is spelled, it's butchered worse. Okay, well that's good. But I also, you can tell me how to pronounce it. Like again, 20% chance I remember because my brain hates me. But like, I'm happy to. I do appreciate if you correct me. Do you agree that the timing is the single most important thing in the game? I feel like it's helped me a lot in games. I've remembered it. Wait, what do you mean? What timing? Specifically? Like wave timing? That's the most important timing I could think of. Oh god, you're just gonna get your right shot off? We should have lost that right. Oh, like paying attention to the timer. Yes, paying attention to the timer. I wouldn't say it's the most important, but it is extremely important. You were so lucky you didn't get this right shot off. We're just griefing. Okay, let me lock in. Like wave timing. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I would say in laning stage is the most important thing for sure. In laning stage is most important. Obviously post laning it's not, but I don't think you need a coach to tell you that like post laning stage. Okay. Fucking. Hey, hi. How's it going? What is it? Hi. Okay, what are we buying? Monster rounds. I love the monster rounds buy here. Honestly, really solid. We're getting shoved in, so fuck you. Fuck you. You know why? Don't play gun. It's not broken. Gun page is useless. Gun page. Oh my god, you're right. I fucking. If I swear to God, if I pop you in solo queue, I'm breaking my monitor. I'm not high. If I pop you in solo queue, I am dodging, and that is not a joke. I am actually going to dodge if I pop you in solo. Now that I know that you're playing that. Yeah, okay, but if they focus you at any point, or they buy remover, you're just useless. Or they just don't focus you. Hey, sorry. Let me lock in. I like the monster rounds buy because it's really good for clearing waves while we're getting shoved in, and having wave prior. Again, as we established before, having priority in your wave is super, super important in this lane, and especially in mid lane, because it's such an important lane. And wave prior matters so much with our bridges. What if you find I'm on Gun Doorman? I think Gun Doorman's fine. It's definitely a lot worse now. But like Gun Page is inting. Like I will report you if you play Gun Page in my lobby. Gun Doorman is like not the best, but it's like not the worst. And don't melee, don't melee, don't melee. You fucking meleeed. I knew you would. That is, as a holiday player, I love when I lasso someone on 1 HP and they melee me because I always parry and they always die. Do not melee a holiday if she lassos you at 1 HP. I promise you, if she is decent, she is going to parry you there. I have killed so many people like that because there's like that you saw with that holiday. She just dies if she walks away. So her only option is to gamble a parry. So of course she's going to, unless she's, you know, a little lackluster in the head. Is this me? Loki, this could be me. Wait, let me check this out. Okay, it's not me. We're good. I'm not flaming myself. Repeating the question, kind of curious what playstyle Geist uses in lane. I mean, it's poke. It's like a poke. Well, this is like a bomb build, so you're like a poke build. If you go a 2 build, it's more of these like kind of skirmishy trades. But with a bomb, it's more like you want to take height, hold height, just harass, throw bombs, try to hit wave and the enemies at the same time, and then try to just harass as much as you can. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went on a tangent, so it's perfect timing. You need to be running away. But also, you can look at the VOD because there was some useful stuff. What makes you think Gunpage is weak? Because if you ever get focused, you melt. It's like 50 times worse than support. If the team actually knows to focus you, you die. If they buy remover, you are useless. Again, if they literally just shoot you at any point, you die. If they focus you, if they use any form of CC on you, you die. Yeah, but like, I mean, bomb bebop is not okay. But like, let me find an example. Oh, that's very comparable. One sec, I'll get there. Let me think of. I'm trying to think of a build that's like, again, yes, but like, I don't know. In Seeker, you could play fucking. I actually can't think of anything, grief. Like Spirit Billy, and like it works. It doesn't mean it's a good build, or I'm not gonna report you if you get in my lobby. Yeah, I know it's good. I would give height a little sooner. We greeted a couple shots on Mirage. When our B-ball's bouncing back like that, we need to follow. Spirit Billy guide when? I don't know if you guys remember, when Billy came out, everyone was saying, I was going insane. Everyone said he was going to be played Spirit, and everyone was like, oh, this is a Spirit guy. And I remember I made a video talking about how he should, like, my first Billy guy was like, he should be played Bullet. I recommend Wander's build. He made a great gun build. Billy just fundamentally works as a gun character. And everyone was fucking like, oh, you can go back to that comments of the video. There's like at least half of them are people saying, oh, why wouldn't you play him Spirit? He has such good Spirit scaling. He has a max HP Spirit damage ability. Oh, but why would you play gun on the melee character? You should be building in melee. I still remember that. I'm never gonna get over that. I was like, bro, I got harassed for saying something that was objectively true. It drove me crazy. Yeah, Deathy has a good guy's build. I need to lock in. I mean, you just want a bomb wave here, but don't peek. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rough. Like, okay, you didn't cause you guys to lose this lane. I don't think your Bebop hit a single hook the entire lane, and that's why you lost, right? overall, this lane wasn't your fault, but there's definitely some things we could have done better that I commentated as they happened. Let me write them down. Okay. Lock in. Now we're post laning. This is where the game actually gets interesting. Think your camera peeking?
Their life will be mine.
Okay. Let me get your map on too. What's the idea behind Healbane so early? Okay. Healbane, for one, the anti-heal applies on the heal minion proc, so you still get anti-heal value, but then also the idea is that the heal it's the best form. It basically gives you a healing right proc every time you kill someone, like a full healing right heal. So the idea is also that it's one of the best kinds of sustain in a lane where if you get an advantage, if you win a fight, you're just giving yourself healing, and if you kill 2 people in a lane, it's, you know, essentially comparable to putting that many souls into a healing right, if that makes sense. How do you win low prio games? I don't know. I've never been in low prio. I would assume you just lock in like an M1 and carry.
I see haze.
I use Lightbringer builds. He has it very early, but I don't know. Oh, we're talking about Healbane here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Bear Buff. Well, bruv, welcome, welcome. See, already butchered the name, like I was saying. No one escapes it. Let me see the. Okay, now. I do think Healbane's good here. TLDR. You need also one reason you buy Healbane. It's actually worse because you bought healing right. But one reason you buy Healbane is because you need green investments. I think another reason you're buying it on this build is that 10% max HP is really huge. You actually don't need to buy Healbane once you get healing right, because you're a big reason you're buying Healbanes is early, like in the laning stage into a lane that doesn't heal, is because you also want the max health investments. I mean, the movement's cracked though. Oh, okay, that double jump was bad. I jinxed you. That's my fault. But the movement's good. Oh, don't run back in here. We're looking for a swap, but yeah. Yeah, you just gotta run in for fun for your swap. For one, you could probably just get out, but for two, if we just route around this corner, like you're a 1 HP guy with swap, if you go around the corner, they're not gonna chase. And if they do, well, they're just, at this elo, you should expect them not to chase. So you could just walk out and you live without having to use swap. The best case scenario of you rolling into them is you swap and then run away. If you just keep running away and you are like going around corners, they will not chase a 1 HP guy, be it like around a corner or into a closed space. Assuming they are at any level of competence, which, but you should expect them to be. I was confused by Healbane on Lightbringer Furnace, but it just does everything. Yeah, I mean, exactly. It is like a very soul efficient buy, right? It gives, I mean, the Spirit Power also is something else that's like great. It gives as much, almost as much Spirit Power as Improved Spirit, which gives 10. And then it also gives, you know, the healing reduction, great into the heal creep again. The health on hit, or health on kill, great. It's just a good item. Even if it's, you know, again, I would say with this healing right buy, it does become a lot worse. I would almost commit to just more simple healing items. Thank you for the prime. Ida Lilith? I'm probably butchering that again, but like we said, trial by fire with the butchering names, but I really do appreciate the prime. Thank you, thank you. Look at your map macro. I do like the buy so far. Obviously, Cultist, Regen, all good. I want to look at where you're going in map, where you're positioning. Right now, it seems like, I mean, okay, we should just side lane. Oh, your comp is actually weak. Ooh, it's a bad comp. You don't want to reel him one. Luckily, your Bebop can buy capacitor. Oh, he's going. Don't tell me it's Bomb Bob. Okay, I don't think it is. It's Bomb Bob. Fuck. You have no capacitor buy on your team, but you need a sideline here. You need to sideline this game. You can play. You probably just play weak sides. I mean, your drifter also really likes side lane. I guess your drifter plays weak side. You play strong side lane. That should be the way this comp shakes out. Oh, I honestly completely forgot drifter was an M1. I'm not gonna lie. It's alright. I've seen way worse. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. For the lady in scene. Coming to Deadlock from League. Will you make? Wait. will make you so susceptible to getting scammed by shop. So many cracked T1s and T2s. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, yeah, I had that issue for a long time. Of just like, you autopilot want to buy big item. Let me... Yeah. Sieging Walker for fun. Oh, we're backing out. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. A couple things wrong here. First off, we shouldn't really be pushing Walker 14 minutes into the game. Remember, Walkers have, like, scaling resists from up to 60 minutes, where they take less damage until 60 minutes scaling down. So you don't want to be sieging a Walker at the latest, or at the earliest 15 minutes when you want to be sieging a Walker. So this is too early to siege a Walker. Secondly, when we're path on some Mirage ults, we path out like this. You path out here, you come over here, you grab this zip, you come up here. If you're getting, like, fucked up, you jump on this vent. If you have space, you wall bounce off this, and you go to this vent. That's your routing out. If you really want to get quirky, you can go to this vent, although with the stun changes, it's actually a lot worse because you can't do the guaranteed corner boost off of this little clip. Because one of the top Lash builds builds it. I think it's troll, but one of the top... there's no but. It's objectively troll, but one of the top Lash builds builds Trophy Collector early. Ooh, thank you. I think we'll get what activated that in a second. I don't know why the hype train noti pops first, but I appreciate whatever it was. Oh, is there an angle to, like, grab zip? Or it just popped? Okay, well, thanks to hype train, I guess. I don't know, someone might have gotten scammed out of a notification. Not sure. I feel like I've had that happen a couple times. Yeah, Trophy Collector is bad, man. Well, yeah, again, if you're at an elo where your average game is over 40 minutes, I think it's playable. But if you're not at that elo, I just think it's, like, objectively worse cultists. We just don't need them such a bag. Sorry, I need to focus. I'm getting distracted. Okay, what happens here? We're holding roof. There's two. We see two. Oh yeah, I don't think that's bad. Honestly, I mean, they have prio on your lanes. You see two. I guess the main... Okay, I wouldn't expect Trill here either, but I guess the main issue when you're playing a roof and there's two is just the second you see, I think it was Infernus pull up on the left, you just need to run away. But I don't mind that death. I would not expect 3 on side for fun. Yeah, Trophy's... No, Trophy's not gonna Lash, because Lash is like a character that just likes to infinitely scale damage. I don't know why the top Lash builds it, but you just want to infinitely scale damage as Lash, so like, so much better to get damage items. Like, imagine how much scarier this Lash is if he has Majestic Leap instead of Trophy Collector. Only time I have built... Okay, I will say, I built Trophy Collector on Lash once, a long time ago, which was, it was a game where I went out a lane like 0-5, and I just maxed ult first and went Trophy Collector. I maxed ult first, went Trophy Collector, superior cooldown. And I literally was like, alright, I'm so behind as Lash, I'm going to be completely fucking useless. I am just going to grab support items and just trying to support for my team. I'm not going to do damage, so don't even bother. And it was okay, but, you know, clearly that's like a not great situation and not a circumstance to be happening. Also, why are we brute forcing mid for fun? I think you got afraid to side. I think we got caught on side a couple times, so now we're afraid. But you don't want to be mid as Geist. Geist wants the side lane. And also, especially in this comp, you really need side laners. We're just kind of ulting for the sake of ulting. I mean, this is just a bad fight. There's no reason to be fighting here. Especially as behind guys, like, you need to be sitting inside. Again, we're boosting down mid, but like, imagine how much more pressure you apply if you just come to this wave. Burns is here, but he can't really 1v1. Well, you don't swap actually, might be able to. Okay, he could 1v1 you. Thank you for the follow, Fonston. Welcome. If you just play a little safe, push in wave, you see Infernus, you run. It's so much more pressure if you choose a side. You push a side, Drifter pushes the other. Again, you should ideally be strong side, Drifter weak side, although it doesn't, it's not that. Sorry, I'm seeing collectors and I'm just trying. All I'm saying is I see 2 trophy collectors on one team and I see one team losing. That's all I'm saying. I mean, unironic if your team is just down like 6k souls. So even though you guys are only down 7k in total, you're down like a total of 15k because you have 2 trophy collectors. 4-class fight? Yeah. No, I mean, I'm seeing our issue, just we're so... As guys, you just can't be sitting mid perma. Especially again, as this comp that really is lacking splitting characters besides the Mr. Drifter. Oh god. Fine on Discord? Because I completely forgot. Okay. Alright. I like splitting this wave, but you can't push more. Yeah, perfect. Alright, just throw the bomb, back off. I mean, okay. On paper, we want to take this T3, but right now, I mean, for some reason our team's 5 mid, or 4 mid. I don't know what the fuck our team's doing. However, because we're... Like, okay, this isn't even we're weak side, but just because they're fucking 4 mid for fun, we have 2 weak sides. But because we don't have great wave prop mid and we have no teammates nearby, you should just back off and like secure. You should secure your own camps right now. Because we don't know where enemies are. We shouldn't be looking for this like a little bit of poke. Aram ass team, yeah, man, I can't wait to have Aram in this game. For fun mode, it'll be so fun. I can't wait till I can just like turn off my brain, heal up some stupid shit and run at them. Thank you for the follow, Chaos. Welcome, welcome. Oh, also, what do we think of the new sub badges? I updated them a bit because people were complaining, not complaining, but like people they said that they were saying that they weren't different enough. So I've done a little bit of updating. Hopefully, they should be look more different now. But let me know what you think.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
You want to be with Mirage? You're down 3k on him, but you have swap. Mirage is scary with his NATO. If Mirage plays correctly using his tornado to zone you, it's really bad for you. Also, we definitely should have confirmed that orb. We just gave him another deny. You push another wave and then back off. Our team's also dying, which means like when we have 3 dead, where do you think their team's heading when we're pushing this wave, right? Oh, you need to back off right now. They're showing 3, but there's 2 off map. We know Mirage is here. Mirage full reset. That's crazy. Don't peek him. Will you mark on you? Why are we peeking? Okay, well, there's a gank anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Acider. That was a really good capacitor by Fern. But, I mean, we shouldn't have been there in the first place. I think it's just your splitting macro's bad. We aren't splitting enough, and we're over splitting. Again, if in a losing game, your goal is to secure your own farm, right? Your goal is you shove in the wave, and then, well, I mean, if you have pressure, you can like try to steal camps. But if you don't, you just secure your own. Oh, your team's calling mid. I do like this call. Or you come back, push that, secure your centers, right? Yeah, Aram is 100% micro training. That's why, like in League, oh, sorry, there's a street cleaner. It probably picks up with my new mic filters. In League, when people want to train their micro, they do play a ton of Aram. Nice. I like us meleeing here. It is, I mean, you're at the edge of pit. It's kind of better macro if we stand outside a pit, jump in melee, but we are, you know, as a guys, we do need to be someone meleeing there, so I like that we are.
They've taken our blue walker.
Blocker for it, but it's worth. We're gonna get a lot of value around the map. We can push this side lane. That's good. Never played other MOBAs. I was wondering if when ARAMs drops, I'll get to choose my character. Who knows? I mean, again, it's not even... Well, okay, it's confirmed we'll get for fun modes in this game when it's out. Okay, it's pretty confirmed there'll be like a 1-lane mode, to be fair. But it's probably going to be vastly different from ARAM. So, who knows? Honestly, if I had to guess, I would say yes. But in League, ARAM is only fun because the characters are random. So it really depends how they do it. You can farm one of the other ones, so you wait for your cultists to come up. No reason not to be hitting like the other tier 3 creeps while you wait. Yeah. Well, we aren't. I doubt we're gonna get an ARAM mode or a for fun mode until the game comes out, or at least comes into beta, which is beta is like probably 4 or 5 months away. Oh, at earliest, and the game coming out is over a year away. So I wouldn't. This is not. This is a long time away. But yeah, we should have just done that to the other tier 3 creeps. We're waiting for our cultists to come up. Also, we're farming our own defensive farm, and we have rejuve, which isn't great. When you have rejuve, if you're farming, it needs to be the enemy's farm. Like, I'm looking at this map. For one, we should get lane pressure with rejuve. And then for two, steal this enemy's farm and then start pushing their walkers. Other guys, you should be putting pressure here. Sucks your buff just got picked. But yeah, you should be pushing green. I do agree with the Billy. Running Urn, which is great. I love the Urn call. I think your Viscous has it. Why is being random important in League? Because just the way characters work, if you could just pick the meta characters, for one, it'd be very boring if you could just pick the meta characters, but for two, it just wouldn't be fun. If everyone was just playing like the meta, the game would be so boring. If everyone was all just like 4 poke mages and 1 hook character, it'd just be so boring. But the fact that it's random who you get makes it so it doesn't force everyone to be a meta slave in the mode, which makes it significantly more fun. Again, ICT rejuves. I see 3 sinners. And you know what that means. Yeah, perfect. We're stealing this one. Oof, well, if we still deny it, which is... You're pushing mid. I mean, this is good. I like, again, okay. Yeah, we need to keep pushing this in. Our team is playing so bad right now, by the way. Where they literally just sent 5 down 1 lane. You're over-respecting Crow. We saw Crow. Oh, look at this. This is actually good freeze frame. We saw Crow, but our team is putting so much pressure on this walker. If they dedicate 2 to us, for 1, they shouldn't. But for 2, like, our team's here, right? We can call and rotate and probably get support and just pop a rejuve. Oh, he's just holding. Oh, he doesn't even have a teammate nearby. Okay. I love this glitch so much. Oh, he looks. I love this mole. Oh my god, he looks so cute doing that. Yeah, I'm saying that's exactly how we should have played it. We're respecting a little too much early. I love that. Now we go push this other lane. We hope the 5 baboons we've popped on our team actually push mid. Cross our fingers that they actually put pressure mid. Oh, they are, kind of. Your Lash is not, but he also bought Trophy Glitch. Just run away. Again, we're just kind of popping ult for the sake of it. We could just not pop ult there. I mean, Mirage is kind of inting, but like we could just walk away. Mirage ults. You have like all the space. You can just leave. Again, you could just go into a closed corridor and they're not gonna chase. You don't put your ult on cooldown. We're kind of lucky the Drifter shows up, but really shouldn't have. Don't get stunned. Okay. I hate people who queue things like AIR or ARAM, but then leave when they don't get something they want. Oh yeah, those. Oh, to be fair. Oh yeah, I guess there's a capacity to that. Because to be fair, I have dodged a couple when I just got like dog shit. I can't remember what it was, but it was just like it's not even like this character is bad. It's just I do not want to play this character like that. Like there was literally only one, and it was like I just do not want to play this. Then I've dodged because it's just like there is no fucking fun to be had here. Yeah, exactly. Same boat, same boat. I think if you do it like very rarely, it's fine, but not the people who do it consistently are kind of cringe. I think they just won the fight mid, but whatever. We got a walker. We did our goal. We now just try to kill them here. Pressure. Don't go in. Don't run into them. Oh, God. We're going to die. It's so bad if we die here. We live. We're lucky to live here. Probably should have died for that. You cannot be running at them. You need to throw Kobe bombs, malices, harass. If you die here, they win the game. If you get picked... Well, okay, actually, their Infernus died. But if you get picked, they can just end. So you just want to harass. Just slow down how fast they knock Patron. Later would go hard. Let's see. It's actually right. It's good to 3 of them. I wouldn't mind plated. They are all their 380 or like M1s are on hit, so it does actually go pretty crazy. I'm really upset their comp. Decent chunk spirit too. A lot of options you have here. I like spirit resilience. Crippling headshot. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Their comp's fairly tanky. Remover. Oh yeah, wait, yeah. We should into a toxic bullets and furnace. We should 1000% have remover. Bed, toxic bullets and furnace, haze fixation, mirage mark, krill ult, holiday lasso. Yeah, it's 1000% remover angle. Yeah, we don't have a capacitor user, so they're just allowed to buy diviners. That hurts. Oh, we keep plated. Perfect timing. Remove capacitor for real. I honestly just think they need to nerf the damage of capacitor. I mean, it cleanses too much to be fair. I don't know what they did to it. Damage needs to be nerfed and the fucking active needs to be nerfed. It needs to be like, I am sinking 6k in this item exclusively for the cleanse and nothing else. Like, low-key, it should be a support item. It should be a support item that isn't fire rate based. To be fair, but then the issue is it would still hardwall characters like 7 out of the meta. It should, if you're unstopped, it shouldn't cleanse buffs you have while you're unstoppable. It shouldn't be able to cleanse things like teleporting or bridge buff. Why the fuck does it cleanse if you're teleporting? Can someone tell me why you can just stop someone from teleporting by capacitoring them? Like, why does that exist? And then also bridge buffs, obviously, same boat. It doesn't cleanse unstop, but like it still removes buff and unstops. So like if Yamato presses ult and you capacitor her, this Yamato bought diviners, you will still cleanse her shield and the spirit power buff she gets from diviners. Even though it doesn't she'll still stay unstoppable. In the same way, like if it's 7 pops unstop, you can still cleanse his power surge off, but it won't cleanse the unstop.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Yeah, like if we had a capacitor right here, it'd be huge. Wait, your drifter is picked for fun. Biggest issue I'm seeing this game is like, why are we always 6 mid when like, for one we have negative waves, but for two, like this guy's just here waiting to be run. If you just run Urn, life is so much easier. Yeah, they're on mid. We contest with Lash? No, we don't have space. You can still look contest. Actually, your Viscous is here. Puddle Punch could. If it goes for an early bomb, you're kind of out of pit too much. Yeah, we're too late. You hear the Infernus ult, so you run, but you can't kite that far. You need to kite like here at the latest, and then the second Infernus ult pops, you warp in and parry. That's your only option. And I don't even think. I mean, the contest is fine with Viscous, although I don't think Viscous actually went to contest, which is what sucks. Ooh. You are right-clicking way too much, by the way. We should not be right-clicking when they're like we're denying ourselves so much information by right-clicking in those fights because you're just so hyper-focused on your target. You aren't looking at anyone else or seeing anything else that's going on. I'd really tune down how much you right-click. Sorry, need to stretch. At least I'm back and take like 2 hours of sitting up straight now. It's just by the second hour I start to feel it. Okay. Issues this game. I would recommend watching the VOD of the first like 7 minutes you missed, because I was tangenting, but there was a couple useful things. But honestly, low-key, if you're playing Geist, just unbind right click. I'm not if you have an issue of right clicking too much, just unbind it for like 5 games and you'll walk away never right clicking. Thank you for the follow, more Jork. Welcome. But yeah, do not. If a holiday lasts with you at 1 HP, for the love of God, do not melee her. That is like such a recipe for disaster. As a holiday main, do not do that. That is exactly what I want to see when I last with you at 1 HP. Next up, when you're playing around wave, taking bridge space is great. You need that in this lane. You don't want to take the aggressive post-bridge space until you've killed wave. You want to kill wave first, then take that aggressive space or you take that space before. So you want to take the space before the next wave comes, because then when the wave drops, you can pre-bomb it, you can shoot it, you can get your poke, and you can keep pushing that advantage. You don't want to take that space as the wave is there, or you're just giving, for one, you're just kind of like forcing a not great fight for you where you don't have the advantage of wave pushing. And then secondly, you're just, even when you take the space, you're immediately gonna have to give it up or like shoot behind you, and it's just not great. And then biggest issue, like in the mid to late game, we really only had one issue, which was just being mid, over fighting, over mosh pitting. It's bad in general. It's especially bad when you're a character that likes to split. Guys likes to split. She likes to get her souls up. She likes to be a stat checker. You need to be splitting more. We need to be spending more time inside lane. And also, sometimes if you don't have information on them, it's fine to just shove in a wave to their walker. If we have a little information, we can steal their jungle. If we have none at all, we walk back and secure our own. Like, that's fine. You don't want to be splitting and over-committing the objective. If they show a lot, that's great. If they don't, play it by ear. Again, if you're showing a few on the map, take their jungle. If they're showing none, secure your own. And if they're showing all of them, seize the objective. And then just, but yeah, again, biggest issue is by far was just way too much time in those mid fights. Also, our ult usage was a little not great. We kind of just were ulting for, like, we're just ulting too much. There were a lot of times where it was just like, we're just using our ult to survive, but your first instinct should be to try to survive, and then if you have to use ult, you pop it to survive. But if you can just run away, or like, again, the threat of just having your ult is so valuable. If you just go into an enclosed space against any other character, they're not going to chase, because they're like, oh, this is a 1 HP guy with ult, I can't chase her because I'm just going to get swapped. So just the threat of that, and then keeping that ult online can be so much more valuable than just popping it and then running away, in which case we just put it on CD, which is, it is a long cooldown to just be, you know, putting on CD. That's not, hello? There we go. Crash, but is shooting the wave off zip and cutting the whole thing under tower good? Yeah, it's good. I don't think you necessarily, if you have lineups, you don't even necessarily need to shoot wave off zip. If you do a lineup, you can just instant cut to it, like off spawn. But yeah, that's a fine strategy. It gives you great wave prio. It's great. As Ivy, you love to be killing wave quickly, so you can go box route and farm and min-max your souls as quickly as possible. Okay. Next raffle. Coal mines it is. Sorry, not coal mines. I'm on autopilot. I love this. Don't get me wrong. I love doing this. I'm just like ADHD filler wording. Is prioing bombing wave when it drops better than poking enemies? The ideal bomb is enemies and wave. The ideal bomb is like you hit the enemies. When wave drops, you try to, if they're near it, you try to hit them and like 1 or 2 of the minions. However, okay, in a wave like Holiday Mirage where you really want the space, yes. If you can wave the 4 minions, you can, yes, it's worth it to toss it there, because you guys holding prio, especially again, if you're actively taking the aggressive space like on top of their, if this is mid lane, there's like thing to the right, I don't know what it's called, but like if you're actively taking the space on top of that and you're using your bomb to hold that space, that is hyper valuable, especially because Geist has so much harass just with her gun. However, what's the word I'm looking for? However, if it's just, if you aren't really using it to hold space, then no. I didn't know there were lineups. You could ask, I'm sure Highdocker would have some. There's probably some short or something, but yeah, a lot of people, good Ivy mains have lineups. I know a couple in my Discord do, so you can probably ask around. My fucking holiday is dog shit, man. I can explain here. If you just submit a holiday build, I can like review it, and that's the easiest way. Or if you have questions, I can answer. Like, I don't play holiday well. Why am I here? Like, I mean, I know how to build it, but I do not fucking play. I don't even play the game well, honestly. And then remember false at Gamba. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's like, I mean, I guess I could if you really want, but I don't really play. Again, I don't really play well. Watch like Saya or something if you want a good holiday, and then if you have questions about my build specifically, I can answer them. But I'm not like, again, I'm a coach, man. I'm not a good player. But I can if you really want. It's TLDR. Here. Well, you're probably in ads. I'll show you after. initiate versus Eternus, but the Eternuses can summon, or the initiates can summon walkers. Was that actually a Gluten Snake video? Or is this just like we're just spitballing? That would go crazy, honestly. That was actually, oh, that is an amazing video. I mean, the issue is like it's a MOBA. It's very hard to do initiate versus Eternuses. I think you should just do like Alchemist versus Eternuses or something. Because the difference between an initiate, like a new player, is so fucking, like in a MOBA, it's so massive. Oh, did the link get censored? Saya has good. If you want some of my IDs, I mean, I can show them, but again, I keep in mind, I'm a bad player, right? I'm a coach. But here are a couple of them. It is here, and then any other good ones recently? Oh god, I've not played this game in a minute, but yeah, that's probably your best one if you want to take a look at that. A lot of my games I stomp, and I don't know if there's any value to be gleaned from watching those. Oh, I did this in an ad break. I thought I was waiting till after. I don't know if there's any value to be gleaned in watching those back. How do I determine what's a good game to watch? In that type of game, I was playing for melee creeps. Oh. Wait, no, that's good. Wait, no, that's really good. Sorry, I forgot. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. I was thinking old melee creeps, but now with hydronation reform and whatever, it's good. Oh, I'm rooting for sometimes. In a game like that where you get stomped, just look at your deaths. Just go VOD over yourself and just skip to your deaths. Look at every death and try to figure out why did I die here? Was it preventable? Like that's what you want to look for in a game like that, where it's just a pure stomp and there isn't that much useful. Just look at every death and try to think of how you prevent that. Or like what the issue is. Holy, I'm tired. Even on the games I'm going 10-1. Oh, you said like, oh, stomp on the other end. I mean, there's still useful stuff to be gleaned, but like if you're gonna spend your time VOD reviewing, I wouldn't put my energy towards that. I put my energy towards a more neutral game. Like in games where you are stomping, it's not really worth looking at that much. It's like there probably is some stuff, but if you're choosing what VOD review, you're gonna get like 10 times the useful stuff out of a VOD where you don't do well or go like neutral, versus a game you stomp. A game you do well in is fine. But a game where you stomp, you're not going to get that much. Yeah, Max is very hard, but you know, it's yeah, I mean it's the mobile way. I feel like neutral games are quite rare nowadays. Kind of depends what elo you're at. If you're an elo where people don't know how to come back well, then yeah, most games are a stomp. But once people actually know how to come back and layer on comeback earn and such, you get a lot more closer games. Again, I haven't been playing that much on my main account recently because I've just kind of been like, you can see the dates. I'm kind of like, I'm waiting for a patch, but I you know, so it's not, I haven't had that much. But the games I've played have been like fine. And also, it's like I'm at a point where it's like I've played enough on this patch. Like, okay, one of the reasons I like to play a lot is for testing stuff, but like my build for this patch is pretty solved. So like if I'm going to spend time improving my coaching, it's much better for me just to analyze someone rather than play. I'm at a point where like my own micro or like my own is not much to test, like play for myself, right? Okay. There we go. Pocket, uh-oh. I'll lock in for a pocket review. I need a fucking stack. Oh, this feels so bad. I need to sit back and relax. Hate setting up. Like all fucking day. Feels so bad. But it's good for me. Yeah, I mean ranked. Yeah, ranked distribution will come back eventually, but it'll like be good eventually. Once we have an unranked mode, the issue is just we don't have unranked, right? So like if people want to play for fun, they're just griefed. Like it's literally the most. If you're at a higher level, the way you play for fun is you just make a second account, which sucks for everyone. Like it sucks for fucking people who like are just queuing normally and then have to be played with like whatever alt account, fucking like whoever's like I'm trying to think of a streamer, but it will sound like a shot, so I'm not gonna choose a streamer. But like X streamers like 40th alt account, but it's also from their perspective, it's like who the fuck wants to run like I don't know whatever the fuck like bomb bebop in a Tartus 6? Like you have to because there's just no unranked mode, but people want to like have fun while playing the game. But they also want to like sweat and have a high rank. That sucks. Okay. When we won Cobble's Viscous, and I feel like Viscous is a hard counter to Abrams. I mean, not really. Well, not really. It's kind of just positioning. Into like a Viscous matchup, you need to play around Veil, play close. Also, if you ever want me winning Viscous, it's a really good chance to get used to parrying little punches. We don't. I mean, yes, Aaron would be great eventually, but we just need unranked. I just want to be able to queue in a game that like isn't about my rank, and I can have fun. I want to be able to fucking lock in. Like I literally played like I'm a terrible gun bebop. I want to play gun bebop, so I have to hop on like. To be fair, well, okay. To be fair, my gun bebop is like god awful. It's actually crazy. I just my hooks are S tier. Like I can hook like there's no tomorrow, but I cannot for the life of me aim or like track. And Bebop's gun is kind of all about tracking, so it's key. Actually, really good airstrike in there. I could have got a third one. I was doing that like completely subconsciously. That's great. After redistribution, I'd be in games with Phantoms and Alchemists at the same time. Still waiting? God damn it. Like the name. One match Pete be hard. Wait, one match Pete be hard common, and the next one they're death balling in mid. Yeah, I mean that's the unfortunate way. But it's also just how much of a mixed bag, like middle and like even I mean all the way up to like so long, like all the way up to like probably like a Eternus 3. You just have like a Eternus 4. You have like a hyper mixed bag. Like some people are gonna have climbed to their rank because they have a phenomenal macro. Some are gonna climb because they have phenomenal mechanics, right? EU lobby, do you recognize some of the names? Or does it say? No, you must recognize the names. I want a real way to aim train in this game because aim labs is bad. Kovacs is 20 million times better than aim labs. If you want to aim train, use Kovacs. Kelvin's name is just very Russian, I see. Start recording, Ascendant's on screen. Be great to get a high-level Ascendant YouTube review, so I do actually want to focus. I won't go on tangents, I won't get distracted. Come on. Focus. Although, to be fair, my Pocket reviews are kind of subpar. Fuck, I didn't want a Pocket arc, don't I? I think Pocket's one of my, like, weakest characters to review, honestly. Oh, I have to go on a Pocket arc next. Fuck, I hate... I think I do. I'll burn that bridge later. Item marker. Slash. Nope, that's not a slash. Oh, I love the mid jump. Slash, and we hyperline them if they do the mid jump. Okay. We're immediately getting on. Wait, okay, I have to rewind. Slash marker. Ascendant. Pocket. Immediately getting on some micro tech, but if they do the mid jump back, Viscous didn't do it to you. You need to jump off or up immediately and not cling to it because for one, if they do the mid jump back, you should be trying to hyperline them. And for two, if you do the mid jump back, they should be trying to hyperline you because since you've just re-grabbed the rope, you have like a 3-second window where both of you are hyperlineable. So you should be, oh god, we got parried. You should be jumping off and trying to hyperline the enemies and not getting hyperlined yourself. That's like, that's sweaty though. What are we talking about? Oh, mouse pad. That's why. Oh god, yeah. I used to have really bad sense, and I was like, this was like way back when I played on stream like 8 years ago. I'd constantly ram my mouse into my PC trying to like flick on someone. Not ideal. That's a bad cloak. I actually get more. We're lucky that I hit GT, but like you know, on pocket you want to be trying to use your cloak. If you were just positioning here and you threw the cloak at an angle, you could hit all 4 minions. And again, you're putting your cloak in a position where GT has to troll to get hit by it, which is not great. If you swap, you can also get hyper blind. Oh, really? That is interesting. I never knew that. Thank you for the tech. That seems highly abusable. Oh, oh, don't just tank GT. Get behind cover. Thin walls like this are fake against GT. They seem like really good cover, but because GT, like Vindicta too, any flyer, because they can just eventually get over, it's really fake. When GT starts attacking you, you can come over here and then you need to roll to like this room. Really, this room is your best option to get away from him. Okay. There, I'm blind, but we're fine. What's your mouse? Oh, it's like the default mouse. The Logitech G502X. It's like what every fucking default ass person has. I want to get a new one eventually, but I gotta get more liquid for that. It's not like, you know, it's hardly at the top of my buy list. I just got the, you know, new mic stand for stream improvement. Spirit first, sure. We need regen next. Wait, did we go spice improve spirit while we're like half HP? Wait, we did. You should not be going extra spirit first. We need to be going like something as simple. Please buy healing right now. I like the vision of the case. Okay, buy healing right now. That's good. Although it should have come out sooner, but I like to see it now. We desperately need the healing. Also, easy way to ping, let me be right back, is you just ping healing right. If you middle click healing right, Pocket will say healing right's on cooldown. Oh, we got it shut off. Pocket will say healing right's on cooldown, and it's the easiest way without calming to convey that you know, you're healing righting. But yeah, this is a very rough Pocket lane. You like hard spirit nukers. Oh god. Oh, that was like moments before disaster. The fucking GT HP bar just lurking there if he jumped. I mean, yeah. We're just using our abilities on wave. This is good. If I mean, we're mid lane, so we can reset. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Our movement's good. Well, if you want to sweat, I like that we come under this arch because it's faster. You want to wall bounce off this if you want to sweat. I love the resetting though, because we're in mid lane. This is the one lane where this is good because it's such a short difference. Yeah, monster rounds would be great for getting wave prior too, since we're gonna need to kill this wave. Again, we're kind of like, if you just wait like 2 seconds to throw that cloak, you could just hit all of the minions with the cloak. We're way too often cloaking only one. Sorry, just making some notes. I do like the sewer route. Are we going? Okay, yeah, we're close. Max. I feel like the pumpkins are fine. I don't really like the masks, but I feel like the pumpkins are fine. They're just kind of there. It's like seasonal. Our monster rounds. Now we're gonna save for Majestic Leap. Actually, to be fair, I've seen whose build was it? There's some high-level pocket player that's been rushing Cultist instead of Majestic Leap after the nerfs. This build actually kind of looks like theirs, but I can't remember what it is. Going Emblem next. I mean, I think objectively the best pocket build right now is Leap Rush. Emblem's great this lane, to be fair, but I think Majestic Leap Rush is just so good. Yeah, I mean, we get the most OP buff in the game, so we're happy. I mean, the thing about getting leap earlier, getting leap in lane is like, Pocket can just always force good trades, and if you can always leap into them, getting yourself in their face, you can throw your like cloak behind and do damage with it. And you give yourself a barrier, you just have 20 on like a what 22-second cooldown. Actually, I think it's longer than that. I don't know the exact cooldown, but you just have like a positive trade on a 27-second cooldown, which is why it's so good. Oh, live? Okay. Well, the thing about health buff is it isn't OP. It was balanced before they added 5-minute bridge buffs. Like, health buff isn't OP if you get it at like 20 minutes. In the same way, movement is useless if you get it at 5 or 10, but it's like good if you get it at 20. The issue is just like, okay, IMO, I don't think movement buff or health buff should spawn at 5 minutes. Because movement buff is useless at 5 minutes. Well, not useless, but I guess an argument for movement. I think it's pretty objective that health buff should be, its first spawn should be nerfed, or it just shouldn't spawn in 5 minutes. Also, well, keep in mind, it's not even, it has 9, it's max health regen. So on a character that has more HP, it's regenning even more. But like, we pretty much solely won this lane off getting that bridge buff. If we didn't get the bridge buff, we'd be in a much worse spot, but we're allowed not to reset because we have it. Got baited by a sneeze, god damn it. Spirit gun is more damage, better trades. Health just gets less garbage trades. I mean, no, but health is just such an insane amount of regen. Because it's just like, it's just so much. Again, like, this isn't, it's what, I can't remember how much max HP regen, 2.5, 3%? I don't remember how much the first one is, but I mean, you can see on Pocket, 8.7 regen, which is crazy. Leap Rush is also good for your lane mate because it takes the attention off your lane mate since they'll likely be looking at Pocket in the air, yeah. And then, I mean, your barrier will also eat damage for both of you since you'll be in their face. It's just, I don't, you're kind of holding wave. I wasn't looking exactly where Paradox was. We didn't take that much for it. Yeah, we do love killing the old man. I honestly didn't think you'd hit that, but I like it. One thing I'm noticing, I mean, this is more of a general thing, but you're A4 right now. I'm assuming you're trying to hit a Turnus if you're spinning for coaching. You can easily hit a Turnus without knowing this, but it'll make your life a lot easier, especially as a Pocket player. Just learn to parry Viscous Puddle Punch. Just spend time. Again, I've kind of been, well, I don't know what it is about my brain. My brain doesn't process audio well, so I actually like really struggle with it. But I've been taking time just with Wolf, and like once a week, I'll just spend 30 minutes where he just puddle punches me for 30 minutes, and I just try to parry it. Like, just doing that, if you're someone who's like smarter than me, can actually get better at it more quickly too. It's great. Did we just give our tower for fun? But it's, you should be running, yeah, we did just give tower for fun. You should be running more drills. Oh, we're just grading the cultists across the map. I see. Yeah, you're grading the steel cultists, but it's stealing, okay. Stealing that creep from them is great, but it's not more valuable than your mid tower, and you could just steal this creep, or cultist this creep, and then hold your mid tower, which is more valuable than stealing one. There's the leap. You know, I like it when you're min-maxing your farm. Let me look at our comp. Oof. Hazel sits inside. Mina sits inside. Okay, we're fine. We have good side laners. I don't know why we're full resetting. We're full HP. This is a waste. If you want to buy Cold Front, go to a secret shop. If you want to buy Cold Front, if you want to buy Cold Front, push this wave with Paradox, then farm the Sinner she's farming right now, and then buy in secret shop. You could, I mean, we literally watched Paradox do that, and she is basically where you are, except she is up a ton of farm, and you know, would have bought at the same timer. If you farmed that with her, you would have literally been here at the exact same time. Full resetting of secret shopping there is really bad. Oh, also, does anyone know where the setting for, or if there's a setting for minimizing audio well tab? She should die, right? Yeah, nice, good kill. I don't know what that Viper's doing. Here, I was too focused on talking about how we could have gotten to the fight and not actually focused on what happened in the fight. Let me look at this. Okay, we're on too far. Coach. Okay, here we go. We see 2, we're running at them. Yeah, you're just running at 2. We just TP away? Oh, we throw our IC. We play to TP out and then we just don't. I see. I mean, your Mina's coming. Yeah, I don't mind this. I mean, getting parried is really bad. But I wouldn't expect her to pay. I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't be meleeing. We're greeting, like, I assume you're gonna buy Spirit Snatch, and that's why you're meleeing there. You're conditioned to have Spirit Snatch. But I would just, I'll stick to fool me once rules, right? Now you just don't melee that Viper without Spirit Snatch. Does Viper have... No, okay, she's meleeing for... Oh no, I was gonna say, I thought I saw this fucking Spirit Strike effect. What the fuck? I mean, to be fair, it's OP. You can proc it with someone's bullet, I'm pretty sure, so I see it. But... we're kind of just running at them. We're literally just ramming heads. Now, to be fair, this is last tower for both... Well, actually, no, you guys still a Guardian. But to be fair, this is their last Guardian, so it makes sense we're just ramming heads. Especially because they have so much farm on the right side. But, like, it's low-key better to create space on the side. They're clearly really, really determined to defend this Guardian, so we should just... I mean... Okay. This is so ego. If this gets walked up, he'll be so dead right now. We should take bag. I mean, at this point, we know Viscous full reset since he didn't kill us on the wave, so you should take bag. I mean, Viper's a griefer, which is cool.
Viscous is missing. Kelvin's missing.
Kind of wasting time. We just did basically nothing. We farmed a couple boxes, but we ping-ponged to left, ping-ponged to right. We're still half HP. We don't have our leap. I mean, we're just kind of running at each other on both teams' end. Yeah, you're waiting here now, but like at least farm boxes in church. Like, you know, you're wasting a lot of time. I guess you're type. You're pinging. You stood still. Maybe you're switching ping wheels. But, like, at least farm those church boxes. Also, again, if you just stood, like, at, you know, I mean, to be fair, they are pushing, so it's a little rough to be aggressive, but if you just stood more aggressively, you throw your cape like this, in case if you need, you could have cleared that wave a lot more easily. It is, you are going to take some damage for it, but you'll keep tower up, which is worth. Parried minion there, no? You're way too afraid of this, Kelvin. You fumbled parry and he's dashing at you, he wants to melee you, but you parried a minion, so your parry's still online. You should just run at him. I'm pretty sure you parried a minion there. Pretty confident. So you should just let him melee you and just parry. Because he did not recognize the fact that you parried a minion, so you had a huge advantage in that fight. That'd be a good tower. I mean, this has just been like... I mean, I guess this is just a matchmaking mode. Don't TP in. Reset. We got our objective. There's no reason to fight here. Our teammates are going to die. Let's not die with them. They're going to take tower in turn. We're so lucky. Like, if GT burned us there, we die. But he grade stacks.
I can still make it out of here.
Yeah. I mean, our micro was fine there. It was just the macro being caught out for no reason. We just shouldn't be there in the first place. One thing I would say when you're trying to get out from this GT, your best option is to hit vent. Well, I guess well, it depends. I would go for vent here because you saw what you did. You couldn't live, right? So if you hit vent and then while you're in the air, you throw your cape like here and you case, that's your best option to live. And also it's pretty highly likely that GT, there is a decent chance GT is going to try to arrow you when you go on vent because it's very predictable movement. But it's an even likelier chance that while you're in the air, he'll try to arrow you because you have very stagnant movement. So if you just hit this vent and then like right here in the air, cloak, throw a 2 and you're good. Yeah, no, I get why you case there. You thought he would throw an at vent, which is also predictable. But in that situation, you just have to assess the fact that you... Oh, why are we just running on him? You have to assess the fact that both chances are probably equally likely. He's probably more likely to throw an arrow at vent. But if you case there, you die, versus if you case on air vent, you live. So even though you're more likely to die to air... let me know if this doesn't make sense. I think this makes sense. You have a higher statistical chance over all of living if you just case in the air. That's what I mean. Also, thank you for the follow, Ghost Persona. Welcome, welcome.
Should have stayed in the cube.
That's BM. You don't say that to Viscous. I like the movements. I mean, it's yeah. It sucks that we miss wave for buff, but it is a contentious, like it is, you know, buff. So going battling there immediately is better than not getting it.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
We popped out of case early because if we stay, well, we have cloak out actually. The issue is our cloak is in a spot where GT can arrow it, so if GT's smart, he can line up his arrow on us. I don't think for fun. Also, I'm seeing your issue is we're just mosh pitting. Our micro is good, but we're just mosh pitting for fun. Ooh, thank you for the prime ghost. Welcome, welcome. Much appreciated. We're just sitting mid. Like, if we look at our waves right now, like it's just 2 negative side lane waves or 4 mid for fun. It's not exactly your role to side lane, but you shouldn't just be running out of mid. You're a pocket. Look to steal their farm. Look to steal their sinners. You could try to invade their doubles. Shove in a side wave if your team's not, and then steal their farm. You know, farm some of your own stuff. Then when Hayes pushes this wave, you're like, okay, Hayes, let's go grab this camp. You don't want to be trying to push your slipperiness to steal their farm. Also, thank you for the follow. I'll get this. Give me a second. Atherns, welcome, welcome. I think it might be the first time I've ever pronounced someone's name correctly, which is, but I also probably butchered it. We're down 5k. You're running earn. This is elo based. You're A4, right?
Our yellow walker is under attack.
I like this earn. I think it's not a good earn for you because you guys are down 6k, but you're at an elo where they're probably going to realize it's a good earn for them and run it. So I do think it's a good earn at the end of the day. I'm just debating if you should have stolen the sinners first, which I do think you should have tried to steal, but they also could have folded over, so I think it's fine just to grab earn. But if I was in that situation, I probably would have grabbed sinners and then gone earn. But if you are risking not getting earn, yeah, no, I think it's better just to grab earn. It is a better earn for them, but again, it is just a case if they'll probably, at this elo, they'll probably also realize that. Watching the YouTube content for a while and wanted to support. Hey, I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, it's very appreciated. I appreciate all the support on the YouTube and everything, and you know, the sub is much appreciated as well, so it means a lot. Thank you. See you here as well. Glad you catch me live. No one pushing the right lane is tragic. Yeah. Face? Okay. I honestly thought your melee animation would stall you, but you got it. Yeah, we kind of just threw our cloak for fun. I get the vision of you want to TP out, but like first off, if we... I like the ults. Obviously gets Walker and Page, which is good. Also, again, I look at this map and I just see the sinners is so stealable. I think that was fine, besides from the cloak. The issue is like... when you throw that cloak, you kind of have to TP to it. It sucks, but you're just putting, when you get stunned by Walker like that, if anyone else pulls up, it's just so dangerous. Oh, you're right. Yeah, they did show like 5 left. Our own sinners now. We show wave steal theirs, then secure our own. Like, please. Your pocket, you're so slippery. Push this. Farm, farm. Engaging with Page. I mean, okay. Again, it's an elo based thing. I like this engage because it's a Page alone. But you also have to... I think at this elo this is good, but if you're like even just Ascendant 6, I think it's bad because at that level of Page, if you see a Page on side, you have to make the assumption that she has to have a teammate nearby her because no Page is going to split push alone because she's highly killable, right? So I think at this elo that's good, but you have to be very cognizant of the fact that it's like this is good. We're catching her on her farm, so it's likely she's alone. No matter what her rank is. But when she's actively knows she's showing and pushing a wave, it gets scary. And I think because of this rank it's fine, but you have to make sure you're cognizantly telling yourself this is only good because of, you know, I'm in X elo. Also grab earn, it just became a comeback earn. No, it literally just became a comeback earn. Oh, okay, well reset. But it was comeback there. really hurts we didn't grab it. Also, not bad. Again, people consider this to be rude, but you literally just say when Urn's like there and one soul away, like right now, Dynamo Paradox, go die, or not, well, not two of them, because then you're in a bad spot. You need your Dynamo ults, so they don't do mid. But you literally, you go left side, you tell your Haze, you could do this too, because your Haze is here. You just go run in their base and die. You go run in their base and die? Oh, you're right, it was lock neutral. You go run in their base and die, Haze picks up the Urn that will be on their side after you die. Are we at that point? Yeah, we're still at that point. Like actually it's kind of close. Now we're a couple, like 2 deaths away. But if you get to that point again where you are literally 1 death away from Urn being on their side, it's not bad to intentionally die to run a comeback Urn at all. Is Urn a comeback Urn now? Okay, now we're 1 kill away. Unless Haze kills Walker, which would be unfortunate, but also good for you guys. A6 right now. I think this is, well, this game said it was A4, and this guy said he was A4. But yeah, I mean, A1 versus A6 is like a drastic difference right now in the skill orientation. I mean, we should be fighting here. We're down 10k. If you're fighting on your walker with your walker resistances, it's okay because they're trolling by pushing, but like, if we see 4 of them mid, our response should not be to put 4 mid. And I'm really trying to play for this comeback Urn. It's waffling between being comeback and not. Right now we're 1k off it being comeback. If you guys are able to run a comeback Urn, we just win. Because you have such an advantage in flex slots, and if you guys can survive a neutral fight, it's really going to put you guys in like a very good position for this game. New tournament meta, I think it's Spirit. Probably Bell Spam, yeah. They ran in the trolley tournament this weekend. They ran both Gunman and Spirit Doorman. I think in a solo queue perspective, Spirit Doorman is better. I'm not sure about a pro player perspective. But I think literally just going like a Bell Spam and Spirit feels great in solo. After one-tricking Gun Ivy, now playing Infernus, I feel like I've been playing on hardcore. Yeah, if you one-tricked her after the nerf, then yeah, it's, I mean, Infernus is, especially, okay, wait, I know locking, especially capacitor builders. Crazy, they're literally holding a 9% lead this whole game. Now for the Affliction, yep. Only issues we're fighting with our cultist up. It is a good fight, it's a great Affliction, but we're sitting on cultist, which makes us worse. It would not be bad to just, well, to be fair, you already won this fight, but like when Kelvin domes, minions walk by the dome, you can just cultist one of them second dome ends. Now we're gonna cultist this T, I assume. You should cultist that. First off, it's a mid angle. Secondly, we should cultist one of these T2s because there's no tier 3 on the map right now. So just cultisting, yeah, my cooldowns aren't glitched. So just cultisting the tier 2 for 1 would have helped us kill his mid faster. But for 2, you know, give us a buff, put it on cooldown. We're not going to be able to use it on tier 3. Which one did spawn, but it's not worth stalling, like, I don't know, 30 extra seconds for an extra arbitrary number, a few hundred souls. Yeah, we're going to parry. If you're standing on top of Rejuve, you're signifying to your team you're going to parry. Shouldn't melee there. I like Case first, but again, if you're standing on top of Rejuve, you need to parry. If you're standing on top of Rejuve, you're signifying to your team that you are going to parry. So you need to be parrying there. Well, this Viper dies for fun. Good bolo, man. Sorry, I shouldn't play him. I hate Viper players, and this guy is so bad. Oh, this is so risky. Terrifying. Oh, like, low-key, you need to be cloak casing. When we're jumping past here, look at this line of sight. When we're jumping right here on 100 HP, look at this line of sight to Great Talon. You cannot be routing like this. You can cloak case down here, cloak case across. However you want to get out, but you cannot just jump past this line of sight. Or we're giving, even though it's probably like a 15% chance he actually arrows you there, that's still 15%, like 15% chance of a risk we don't need to take. Yeah, I was right where Spirit Snatch player. We chose Silence Wave and Transcendent over it now. We're going to Boundless. Okay. How good is Silence Wave this game? Fine. It's not crazy, it's not bad. Not that. I guess if you can. Yeah, it's fine. Good into their comp. Good for catching people out that are slippery. Good for getting on page. I don't know enough Pocket to tell you if it's better than Spirit Snatch this game, but it does seem like a fine item this game. And it's also just overpowered. But let's not get that twisted. I'd stand on top of buff. When I'm holding a buff for someone, I literally just stand directly on top of it. And whenever I'm listening for audio, and whenever I hear someone melee, I parry. That's the best way to hold buff. Because so often you'll hold it for someone and someone random will just sneak up and melee.
Need to plan this out.
I have no clue if this guy if this guy or girl is NA or EU. Your team runs aren't big. Took us a minute, but we get it, which is great. Viper infuriates me. At best, they go 11-7. Yeah, I mean, the character's just really bad right now. I don't know what they do to Viper. I hate the character, and I don't like when she's meta. EU, okay. So, like, fuck that character, but she's also just in such a bad spot. Like, you can't blame a... Well, you can blame a Viper player for queuing Viper, to be fair. Did you do anything?
I take a stand.
No, oh, you already in for Spirit, that's fine. I can't remember which... Is it Cosmical that goes Cultist before, Majestic Leap? I can't remember. One high-level player does. I can't remember who it is. Oh, no, it's, Is it Sunny's build? I think it's Sunny's build that goes... Cultist first. I mean, yeah, you did your job there. Like, this page is positioning terribly, so we're just permanently one-shotting her. That's great. What you should be doing here, if Paige just keeps walking up for fun, we one-shot her, it's great.
We're in this together.
Also, we sold Cultist without popping it. If you're gonna sell Cultist, pop it for the buff and then sell it. For one, you didn't really need to sell it because your slots are fine. And we didn't... When did we sell it? We did not need the maybe we need the money. But either way, I wouldn't really sell Cultist for money. I'd more sell it for slots. But also, if you're gonna sell it, pop it before you sell it.
I see Kelvin.
Low-key, the tech for climbing is to get into low-prio games. Didn't too?
Careful, Paradox. I see Infernus.
Still, I'm sorry, I'm actually thinking about how hungry I am right now. Get into me. Oh, I love the rubber band death animations. They're so funny. I mean, Infernus... No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Right now, yes, Infernus is proxying your wave. But you have another wave. It's fine if he proxies. You guys just knock Patron. Knocking Patron is so much more valuable than killing Infernus. You have long respawn timers, but if his Infernus uses his Flame Dash and he keeps you guys on a chase, he wants you guys to chase. He wants to proxy your wave and you chase. If you guys just push into their base, for one, it's very difficult for him to come back. It's going to take him a while. And he's probably forced to fight because he has to come behind you, or he has to route all the way over here. But for two, again, you guys just have this other wave to end with. Not end, but knock Patron with. And knocking Patron is so much more valuable than killing this guy. Yeah, he cut it out. Okay, looks like you'll catch him because he kind of trolled his Flame Dash usage. Kills. I mean, that's best case scenario. He stalls you guys like 15 seconds and kills one. That's rough. Yeah, your team does get a Patron knock because they just troll and die for fun, fortunately. Unfortunate timing for that poor Dynamo. Okay. I mean, yeah, we're just looking for an affliction right now. Calvin, no domes, we don't need a solo afflict. Or sorry, no, we don't need to, but it's not good to solo afflict. It'll be Dynamo. Oh, that sucks. I mean, that was more of a micro misplay. You macro-wise, you played that right. You held your case until your cloak came online. I think you just pressed him at like the exact same second. Well, we had the exact right mentality. We just survive in that fight until our cloak comes up, then we press cloak case and we're out. It was just a mechanical misplay. I literally only one trick in any game, so I have to pick. Wait, so I have to pick meta so I don't get banned. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna one trick a character like Mirage, well, if you are gonna true one trick in this game, one trick a character like Mirage or like Doorman, like those characters will always be meta because you just a cross map TP will never not be meta. And Doorman doors and like such will never not be meta. Well, to be fair, that's in a pro play perspective. From a solo queue perspective, Mirage will always be good because the cross map TP is never going to be bad. Oh, I see. You pick off meta scene. Okay, okay. The meta is so fluctuating. I don't think there's any character that'll never not be meta.
I don't go selling these to just anyone.
But he's still picked. I don't think there will ever be a point where Mirage isn't like... He's like considered bad. I generally don't think with his ult there will ever be a point where Mirage is considered bad. There's points where he'll be like lukewarm or like, you know, 4 out of 10, but he will never be a 3 out of 10 or lower unless they like truly nerf his numbers. The ult will just always be valuable, especially in a solo queue context where splitting's so strong. We did a good job stalling him. We just holding Urn, denying it from running from them. We're gonna fight in our base when they fight. Thank you for the follow, Risquall. Welcome. Hope I didn't butcher that. Probably did though. I understand the theoretical strength of Mirage, but I don't understand his playstyle. Like it's having a Shen, but as a carry, but still a Shen. It's like okay, yeah, it's like a yes, it's like a Shen with ult, but it's also like it provides so much carry and value in the fact that you can always weak side lane because of your ult. You can always weak side lane. You have good survivability with your tornado, and you can ult to any like fight that breaks out. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna start skipping this. This is like correct play, but it's obviously just holding Urn in base. It's not okay. I mean, you guys don't want to fight right now. Rejuve's about... No, it's like a minute away from expiring. I didn't look at the exact numbers, but if you're gonna fight, it needs to be around your map geometry. Again, this height is so valuable. If you guys can just fight around this height, fight around these base guardians, it's great. If you had not gotten chunked there and you could have jumped into them when they grouped and ulted, it would have been great. We got chunked too early. Don't get Kelvin domed. As long as you guys don't get Kelvin domed, you're fine. Rejuve, great ult. Yeah, I'm glad we popped our cloak early. I was gonna say you need to pop your cloak because okay, Kelvin, I actually used dome. When the fuck did that happen? I swear to God, I said online when I started that sentence. Yeah, I mean Ivy's also great for the slippery survivability and split push. But I think the devs want Ivy to be played Spirit, not Gun. So I think we're going to continually see her kind of shoehorned into be a Spirit role. I mean, that was pretty textbook how you fight off a Rejuve. We definitely fought too aggressively outside of our base. When we could have just looked for a big affliction that would have sent them all back. But that was great. We held Urn, we tucked in our base, we didn't get picked. Minus Rejuve, like that's great. I thought that because you're a bad farmer, you wouldn't be able to carry Mirage. Are you talking about like the character? Mirage isn't a great farmer, but that's why you buy like Cultist. And then also Mirage can get a lot of his souls just from sidelining because he's like the best weak side sidelining. Well, obviously meta changes this. Like fundamentally, his kit is the best for weak side sidelining. Gonna be double jumping there. You should only double jump in that context into like a Bebop or someone. I mean, you messed up and you reset Urn cache, and then also they're not contesting, so they might be looking to shoot the orbs, and if you jump, it makes the orbs significantly harder to secure, which also we should have been meleeing after them we secured them. Even if you think it won't be contested, you know, like someone could just be sitting a roof away, throwing some box shots. If Kelvin had, I mean, Kelvin could literally run in, beam, die, and it's worth. If he gets like full earn denies, like that's worth his life. Obviously, that's highly unlikely, but it's just, you know, again, a couple melees prevents that option.
I gotta hide.
I don't know if that'll be the case for the next while. On-it items are very strong, and she's the best supplier. Oh wait, IMO. Oh, for Ivy? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. Goddamn fire rate. But I do think eventually, I mean, we'll see. Maybe the devs will accept her as a gun character, but I think that, well, we'll see. But I feel like the way they've been balancing, they don't like her as gun. What's this mid boss? Or I think we're just calling a bait, which is fine. It just wasn't executed correctly. The issue is, yes, you have Dynamo, but they have Kelvin. He didn't rush unstop. So, good. But yeah, now, like, this is scary. Also, Loki, you just leap there for the shield. You had a window where you could have leaped. 430 barrier would have been nice. You still probably die, but it would have been better. Let me look at your exact mid-bait call. What's happening that leads up? Your team just calls it because we have Dynamo, but you don't have the time. Okay, we're going in. We bait, right? It cries. Oh, this is a call. No, this is bait. Okay, yeah, this is fine then. I mean, okay. This is a common mistake. When you're calling a bait, you call a bait, but then you guys all just leave in different directions. Your Haze goes to fight on this tunnel. Your Yamato goes to fight on like this rope. Your Dynamo and Paradox go to fight on this tunnel, and you go to fight on the well, actually, no, you're on the other side with Mina on the other rope. This is a pretty common mistake. If you're choosing to call mid boss, you guys either need to flood out of like 2 entrances or 1. Imagine the world where like all 6 of you run at this GT. You're just up a player. That's great. Imagine the world where all 6 of you come with this Dynamo and kill this Viper for free. You know, so on and so forth, versus all being split and turning what should have been a fight to your advantage because you're baiting mid-boss into a, like, just complete, like, burger flip fight because it's all random fights happening across the map. Yeah, you can body block for orbs. You're like sweaty, but it also works a lot better if you're like someone with a fatter hitbox. If you're playing like a pocket or whatever, it's much more difficult to body block for orbs, but it is still good tech to do if you have the angle. You need an ult. You're waiting too late. I know we want a pit ult, but if they get into pit, even we hit a 5-man, but they're still gonna end. Like, it's a great ult, but they're still gonna end. You need to look for the ult when they're grouped here. Because the only way you guys actually win this is if you kill them like out here. It's actually a massive Dynamo ult. Oh, what, you guys actually survived that? That's crazy. Dynamo carry. You can see if one of them shot Pageship once, one more time, that would have been bad. We win off that though, which is great. But I still think you should have looked for a ult outside of pit. We got very lucky that worked out like that. Also, I don't, well, none of them are a lot. It doesn't really matter, but you guys should all be going down mid. I like, if there's like one of them alive, I like the idea of pushing in 2 waves and like you can't get proxied. But I mean, it's not alive. It's best just to try to end as quickly as possible through 1 wave.
Pays to plan ahead. You fought well.
Yeah. Give my back a break. Okay, bars and notes. First off, in lane, we pretty much only used our cloak on 2 minions. We need to be angling ourselves so we can cloak the entire wave. For wave prow would feel a lot better. We're just, why am I routing this way? We just give ourselves an advantage that we're just kind of missing for fun. Secondly, with the itemization, again, with the itemization, we should go, I mean, I think the itemization is fine. I would just say, I just like Majestic Lead Brush more. It gives so much value in lane. so much survivability, so much offense, so much defense. It's just so good. Next up, you should be secret shopping. I think based twice that game with full HP, which is really bad. If you are more if you're ever full HP, it's just better to secret shop because you save yourself time. You can push waves, secret shop, just save yourself a ton of energy. Our coldest usage was okay, although a couple things. One, don't be afraid to coldest a T2. If it just comes up and there's no tier 3s up, thank you for the resub. Oh yeah, you get the new sub patch now. Or I just updated those for your 6 months. Good timing. Also, hello. Thank you for the follow, Zumba. Welcome. But with coldest, don't be afraid to coldest a T2 if there's no tier 3s up. And then don't be afraid to, like, if you're gonna sell it, pop it before you sell it, because it's just free souls, free buff. You still get the buff after you sell it, so it's like you want to pop it before you sell. Next up, we're kind of just when we have that one lane right side with both guardians up, we're kind of just ramming our head into them repeatedly, which is not really what you want to do. If they're committed to defending it, put pressure on other lanes, put pressure on their walkers, pull people off that guardian, and then go for it. Or pull everyone away from your guard. Like, there's better options than just brute force ramming heads. Because normally that's going to end in both towers breaking exactly like it did, which isn't great. Especially when you have a tower up, so they could just trade it if they really wanted. Like, ball's in their court there. It's not a great angle. Let's see. We talked about the final ults. I would also just, again, you do not, if they have 90% of the time, they do and should, 95% of the time, they should do and should win that fight inside a mid-boss pit. Because if the enemy team ever gets into your pit with 3 rejuves, the game's over. Again, 95% of the time, the game ends at that moment, so you cannot allow them to do that. And you need to be looking for your damage dump before then. Let's see, anything else major? I mean, I guess with, the mid-boss bait, you want to choose like, again, what I always do when I bait mid-boss is I go on mic and I say all float out left stairs, all float out right stairs, all float out X entrance. If you want to get sweaty, you can call like a double, like 3 of you can go up the rope on the right and 3 of you can go up the stairs on the right. But I think in solo queue, it's better to just be like, everyone come out the right stairs together. That's what works best for me. You can also do ropes, or tend to be easier to catch people on than stairs. But I think people are better at floating out of stairs. But yeah, I think those are the biggest notes. I'm trying to think of anything more specifically, but I don't have anything else written down. I can't think of anything else off the top of the dome. Our reflections were great. I didn't really look at our one usage. I should have looked at it more. I think our micro was generally fine. It was just the macro of, we're fighting a little bit when we could have spent more time, trying to get that wave. But I also thank you for the follow. I'll get it. Pierciolu, thank you for the follow. Honestly, I think that was better than it should have been, but also definitely butchered that, and I apologize. Let's get the final raffle of the day up. It is so funny. Like, I just upload on YouTube, my streams do so much better, but I just like, fucking, I don't know. I will upload a video tonight. I will upload a video tonight. I say knowing I'm not going to upload a video tonight. Almost got it? Hey. Well, also, yeah, you can feel free to correct me. I always appreciate when people tell me how to say their names, because I cannot do that for the life of me. You're not giving people false hope by saying they can get coaching in a week. If you enter every raffle for a week, that's 21 tickets. I think the average is 21, if not lower. Also, again, I am going to do things to cut raffle entrance. Like, just, you have to have minimum X games in the character you submit, that type of thing. And you have to, also just having people attach the stat locker will cut. And I'll make it so you have to, like, be here when you get reviewed, that type of thing. I need to do that soon. I'll try to get it done this weekend. But I'm working on a lot of big stuff behind the scenes that you guys will know more about. One of them will probably be, like, a month. The other one will probably be, like, 2 months, if I had to guess. But they're, like, big things. That will be really good. Well, I guess one of them's, like, short but sweet, and the other one is like a massive endeavor that will like be super useful and like something I will continue to do for the rest of my content creation like experience. So, but that's all working on behind the scenes. We'll get there. Wrong button. Alright, I get to recline now. I appreciate Narumi. That's why you're my favorite chatter. Oof. Yeah, I mean, hey, exactly. That's the point of the raffles. They're pure RNG. You can literally win on your first time. It can take you like 20. That's the way. I think it's perfect the way that they're designed, where it's there is a pity system and there is an inevitability you will be like chosen, but it's also you can just enter your first time and win. I think it's a perfect balance. But again, I do want to thin out the joiners eventually. But I really like how the raffles like function with being pure RNG. I really okay. I'm not even joking. I'm genuinely well. I tell you, my back muscles will probably be better by then, but because I'm still developing, like sitting up straight. But if I'm at a point where like I'm like fucking rolling in the dough, and like I guess whenever I get a new mic, when I upgrade my mic, I'm just gonna make this old mic my I'm reclining mic. I'm gonna have the new mic be like my major mic, and I'm reclining. That shit will sit back. You with my Ascendant 2 friend the other game was Ascendant 1 average. I could feel the diff. People were just yeah, no, it's crazy. The difference between Ascendant 1, Ascendant 2, Ascendant 3, Ascendant 4, etc. is ridiculous in like player skill. Because that used to the difference between Ascendant 1 and Ascendant 2 used to be the difference between like Archon and Oracle. The difference between Ascendant 2, Ascendant 3 used to be like, well, Ascendant 2 to Ascendant like 4 used to be Oracle to Phantom, and then Ascendant 4 to Ascendant 6 used to be Ascendant. And I think I butchered those numbers slightly. I think Ascendant 1 is still Oracle, but you get the idea.
Don't mess with the law. I'll take him down.
I only have one left. I can sit up. I can do it. 2 minutes. Any housekeeping I have left? I think we're good. Struggling in lane on a match I would normally stomp. Yeah, but it's good though. The best way to improve is playing against players that are significantly better than you. It sucks, but it is by far the best way to improve. You learn so many things. Oh my god, that actually just reminded me of something I want to test. For example, E6 Haze taught me this I need to test. Do what next stream?
When I think about who made me, I picture some awkward scientist wishing for a son. Knowing my luck, I'm probably a serial killer's walking trophy collection.
What is happening? I don't. Okay, sorry, Victor's interesting lines. Okay, I fucked that up. I'll get this eventually. I want to test this. I know there's a way you can roll in. Do I need what gives him like base fire rate? So I guess burst fire. Oscar, there we go. Okay, I mistimed it again.
Stop running, pal.
Okay, mistimed it again.
I always get my man.
That was better. That was better. Rank right now I'm like, I don't know, A3 I think. I was top 200 before I started coaching though. But now we're like very coach built for the past year. Fuck, man.
They got my grips now.
What did he? I killed him before the ult came back up. Even with no cooldowns. God damn it. Oh, I did that way too late. You know what? Why am I testing this the hard way? Let's test it like this. If I go on the edge and I double jump, I swear to God it's spherical. I swear it's spherical. Okay, it's not. I'm just insane. Alright. You'll... It's some Lash. Okay. Been a while since we've had Lash. Oh, do I have love? Of course you before. Or I've seen your name in chat. One of the two. Hey, Wolf. Is Swento still live? I doubt he is, right? Let me check who's live on Twitch. Twitch.tv. Sorry.
Real game. Yo, who wants to?
No? When I normally raid. Oh, actually, perfect. I hope he stays live. Oh, I actually so badly want to raid this guy. He's small. He's like a cool variety streamer, but he doesn't play Deadlock that often. But he's playing Deadlock today, so I really hope he doesn't end before I end, because I would love to raid him. Normally, he streams past my time, though. I'd love to bring like 40 people to him, though. That'd make me happy. Well, I'm just fucking stalling for the raffle to take. I don't got much stall in me. Let me change the rank logo, I guess. I hit a... No, I'm not even gonna ironically hit the Swento joke. Oh my god, we're at 40%. Fucking hell. Okay, what do you guys... What's your favorite color? Give me favorite colors right now. I don't have 30-ish seconds of stall, a minute of stall, 2 minutes of stall. Oh, a name trail I actually really like running. It's like this. God damn it, Reedy. This is why you're my least favorite chatter. Periwinkle. Oh, wait, actually, dude, isn't that like a fucking crustacean? Is that an actual color? I love doing this drill. This is from the Valorant days. But it's so good for aim training. Like corner peek training. I'm not kidding. Oh, you're not kidding me. Let me look it up. Periwinkle. Oh, it's a cool color. It's like a magenta. Like a blue. That is like a blue magenta. Alright, I fuck with that. Ooh, thank you, Bear. Much appreciated with the gifted. Seems like streams I'm very supported today. Very, very appreciated. Appreciate all the love. And what else we say? Magenta. Purple like Cyberpunk. Okay, I see you. Is it worth learning to mantle strafe, mantle glide plus wall jump tech? Oh, like the shit where you like mantle and then wall jump? I'm shit at it, but like that if I was decent. Then I would say yeah, I doubt it'll be patched. Thank you for the coaching? Yeah, of course. Thank you for the gifted. I'm happy to coach. Like I said, I really enjoy coaching and just hanging out. This is like a great career option for me. I don't know why. I genuinely do like coaching. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people. There was a point where I didn't like it. I remember when I ended my initial uploading arc, I think it's again. I talked about this before. I think it's because the average game was like 45 minutes. Like I remember I used to do a 45-minute game. Now I used to do a 45-minute game. Like this one, I'm like, oh, it's a long game. I remember I'd see that and be like, oh, it's a short game, and it felt awful. I really burnt out. But I've been coaching like consistently for like months at this point, 3-4 months now, just like 5 days a week coaching, and I'm still really enjoying it. Are you guys stacked in this game? Let's see. Bombastic is part of the stack, right? Pretty sure I've seen that name in chat. Type of snail? Oh, it is a type of snail. I remember it's in Stardew Valley, right? You have to catch it for some bundle in Stardew Valley. I miss Stardew. I need to play that game again. One day I'll stream that. One day I'll stream Variety again. I do want to eventually. It's just again once this is my like full-time job, I'm not working another job. I'll do some like fun shit. Like streaming Stardew with my girlfriend would be so fun, or streaming Stardew would be so fun. She's been playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I could stream that. That'd go crazy. I've unironically heard from like a lot of straight guys that it is a fun game. Like Loki, I mean, it does seem fun. It seems like just kind of like the puzzles seem like more tuned down Breath of the Wild, which isn't for me. I like really engaging puzzles. Phantom Lash. My brain lagged for a second. We're here.
You had the world at your fingertips, and it was stolen from you
Okay.
by an assassin's.
Go on Lash. If I get two YouTube reviews today, I go crazy. So let me lock in.
told me you were going to be mean to me.
Stupid people tend to say stupid things.
You're such a piece of shit. I hate you for this. This is a good play, but I hate you. I hate playing against you. Also, if you really want to sweat, it's kind of better to go up here off the bat, but this is fine. It's just the issue with coming up here is it doesn't give you that many options. Like you have to get lucky if you play up here. You can do the jump out, diagonal air dash, wall jump, and you can get some space. I think if you do it well, you can clear this bridge. I'm not 100% sure. Someone who doesn't play Lash myself. But like, I fucking they really have to overposition. Victor's shocking reanimation hitbox got changed. It could to have a bigger vertical hitbox because you could dodge it. That's probably exactly what I was trying to test. Thank you for the correction. When did it get changed? Well, that makes sense. That was okay. Because I did see that happen like a bit ago and I was just testing it now. Yeah, also the issue is we're giving them free wave prowl. I don't like this. If you really want to be a piece of shit. Okay, so many things here. First off, if you really want to be a piece of shit. Well, okay. First off, if you're gonna do this, and they don't walk up, ground strike wave. It's if you can just ground strike 2 minions, it's great. Passion a while ago. Okay, that makes sense. But just ground strike 2 minions and use your damage to push the wave and get damage on the wave. Secondly, if you're going for this, the way you make it the furthest is you jump, you diagonal air dash into the wall, and then you double jump at the end of the dash. If you want to use a third stamina, you still have your double jump too if you need to get really far. That is the best way to make the distance off of this jump. Nice. Where did this come from? Koala, also welcome. Oh, we're talking about playing like... Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about, because I'm talking about playing like a... Yeah, no, you are. I mean, you are playing like a piece of shit for abusing these angles, but, you know, you kind of need to on Lash. But also, don't be afraid just to ground strike wave. Like, don't be afraid to do those cheeky little angles and just ground strike wave. Also, at this point, we're Lash, they've given us space. Instead of being AFK here, jump on top of this. You can stand up here. And then you just have a ton of ground strike threat by just standing up here. You can make yourself very scary. Welcome, bro. I've been here since the last 2 reviews. Yeah, but isn't that your first chat message this stream? Or am I going insane? I do like Resto Shot start because we're low. Burst is good too. Next. We are into Calico Hate. I'm going insane? Alright, cool. That's par for the course. We're into Calico Haze, right? Yeah, we're Lash Ivy into Calico Haze. You're with an Ivy, so like this is a decently strong lane to a kind of actually we're pretty weak laners. Your goal here isn't to win lane. This is one of these lanes where your goal isn't to break the enemy's tower first. Your goal is you use Ivy Cutsus, you stall, you get farm. Just cut. I swear to God, if you buy Trophy Collector, by the way, I don't know why that just remembered, but I'm gonna go in a whole rant if you buy Trophy Collector if you're doing the like that build. However, rewind. You should be like you just want your goal is to clear wave here. Ivy should be doing Kutsu lineups. It's unfortunate she's not. You should just be using ground strikes for wave clear. Your goal, just clear wave, box max. Oh, we are going for this. Okay, a little late, but better late than never. Don't be afraid to ground strike wave there. We get damage, to be fair, which is better. But yeah, I mean, the truth is we never win a fair fight. You can't really use your 2 before you commit there because we don't have the way to 2 out, and they are just such a stronger fight characters than us, especially because Ivy's itemized monster rounds, which is for wave clear. You've itemized Resto Shot. They have not been on the back foot, so Calico's been able to rush backstabber, right? So they are in a much more dominant position in this lane. Yeah, no, if Calico goes like, listen, Calico, Trophy Collector Calico, that's very meta though. I would love to see that from the Calico. Legit started with a Collie meme. Oh, you're right. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, my brain don't work. I'm hungry. That's my excuse. Oh, I still have to make food. It's so sad. Why can't I just like pop my thing in the freezer in the microwave? Why does my microwave have to be broken? Making food actually takes time and energy now. Careful. Keep in mind, they're very close to their ult spike, which is a huge advantage. Yeah, he's just got our ult. Over 2, we're just very behind. You should not be playing this aggressively. I like extra charge. You don't want to be playing... You don't want to be overcommitting. I like box farming. I mean, again, your goal here is just, especially now, you do not want to push it now. You can, if you ground strike on them this wave, you're ending. Oh no, okay, you're not. You can just ground strike wave there. It's great. But if you ground strike into them, okay, we're not, which is good. We're gonna get our ult up, and then we're in a better spot. Been using a microwave that's been with me since I was 6. God damn, my microwave's broken twice. Well, to be fair, I don't think my microwave broke this time. I think the fuse broke. So I don't think it was actually the microwave. I think it was some like, more of a like. Oh, we're getting buffed. Great. Oh, she holds it for you too. That's great. No, get the Calico. She got Wraith ulted. You don't have to be afraid. I mean, to be fair, Wraith shouldn't ult there, but Calico does. Oh, Calico pop. Did Calico pop ult for that? No, that ult's online. Actually, to be fair, she didn't get hit by it, so maybe it was better not to chase. But if you can hit the ground strike on her and stall her with some slows, like, you're golden. There's a good tutorial for diagonal dashing into a wall by Leaf called They Call It Wall Boosting. If you don't already know. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't. Yeah. I think Leaf makes phenomenal content. So this is like a respectful question, but like, how is there a video? Like, isn't it just like is it not? Is it more complex than you diagonal air dash into a wall? Am I missing something? I feel like it's pretty simple. But I'll check it. I need to watch at least. Again, I haven't been in like a grinding game mindset. I've been in grinding like content mindset and grinding like, you know, analyzing a fuck ton and making myself a better coach more than like better player, which is good overall. Back from my like self doubt or whatever. Great ult. She doesn't have it. Oh, she gets it back. That is. Oh, that hurts. I mean, I like the ult there though. You ult before she has her ult, so it's your best window. Yeah, if he picks her up, great. And then she just unfortunately got her ult up at that exact second. Is the camera angle he showed was to make sure you get the max velocity? Oh, I see. I'll definitely check that out whenever I get on my next gameplay arc. But I think that's post Arc Raiders arc. We have this glitch where whenever you air dash, you're like cursed. God. Figured it out by chance when I accidentally dashed to a wall while running across the map on balance pads and practice air strafing. Yeah, it's good tech. Like, great for movement speed. Also, I have monster rounds. The fact that we don't have monster rounds is a little rough. Again, you and Ivy's goal, you just want to keep minions away from the tower. So having monster rounds or better wave clear would be really nice. And Lash also doesn't mind. Well, to be fair, there's no character in the game that minds cultist.
Be brave.
Headed to Broadway.
Thank God. I wish Gun Lash was a thing again. Yes, Spider-Man Lash was a fun meta. I wish I played it more during the meta. That was so... I guess it was never meta, but that was so fun. Flogger, yeah, perfect. Don't let Haze restack her fixation. That'd be really bad since we're already sitting on 40 stacks. Great ground strike. I respect the guerrilla warfare. I think you okay, after I ground striked, I would have immediately parried, but and then you know you could go up double jump, go up rope to get away from her melee, and also I think it's fairly likely she light melees you or heavy melees you there. She doesn't have Spirit Snatch, I'm assuming. Yeah, she hasn't bought Spirit Snatch yet. Oh, to be fair, she's melee lifesteal, so actually she probably should have light meleed you off of that. But I would have parried and then immediately gone up the roof. Sleep Rush makes sense. I mean, items OP, we're resetting with boost. We'd probably lose tower for this, but I mean, still good reset.
Defend green.
You gank. No, it's actually Paradox does, but like you have ults. Good fight. Guardian's fucking gone. Oh, we get Haze.
Sounds good.
I see Calico.
I mean, this is a great fight for us. And we gave her too long. Yeah, she's out. If you see a Calico like that, you should try to shoot her, because denying her, or like stalling her cat form is huge. Because if she gets cat form, she's just instantly out there, but if she doesn't, you're in a good spot. What? Be careful. If she's egoing like this, Haze is definitely rotating back. Well, obviously Haze is coming back. Like, Haze didn't boost. There's Haze. I was gonna say Haze is like very close if she's gonna ego like that. Your bridge buff, which is... Oh, I love that glitch. That glitch is so fun.
IT7.
Power buff is great though. Power buff is so OP. It's actually crazy. That's whatever. I'm sure it'll get nerfed eventually. But like made it so it doesn't spawn early, or they will make it so it doesn't spawn early. Cause shit is so good. Oh, we're actually well, okay. Somehow we've lost all our guardians, and yet we're not a soul behind. I don't know how that happened. They have every single guardian on us. Not really a great fight. It's a 2v2, but like you're Lash Bebop, you don't have that great of a team fight. Yeah. I mean, even soul count aside, movements good. Even soul count aside. Which our Bebop is actually extremely behind. This was not a good fight for Lash Bebop. If you're taking a fight with Bebop, he kind of needs to hook someone in and misposition them. Then also, you know, ideally he's with someone who can capitalize off of his damage. Which Lash is fine, but, you know, very bursty. Not really, can't really capitalize off his hook. Can't really capitalize, like in a fair fight, not really going to be able to carry the fight for damage. Will Bebop kind of tanks. Because he's, again, just very bursty. Yeah, I'm glad we got us out of Bebop. You want your Wraith or Infernus in the side lane, or Ivy. Actually, you have a plethora of options for side lane. Oh, Ivy's going fucking Spirit. Yeah, they aren't showing anyone, so we don't push the Guardian. I think that's fine.
I see the dormant.
I don't like pushing this Guardian though. I mean, well, we have 3. They've shown 2. Actually, I don't hate it. Probably not gonna get it, but you should just roll in the tower and parry now. You're too afraid of pushing boss wave. If you just push in, parry, the tower's already dead at this point. It's actually crazy they both show up. 3 of them come down that zip that late. You should tell your Wraith to push mid right now and just run away. This is a terrible fight by them. They're way overreacting. Oh, your Wraith doesn't push mid, unlucky. So it's worth it for them. But you should tell your Wraith to push mid there.
My ascension begins now.
Which with the I don't know. Whenever you dash, it does the curse animation. It's I think like an old replay glitch for some reason. But it's not that big a deal. Fortunately, old replay, or like the new latest patch didn't brick old replays, and that's all I care about. If there's a couple like Moen Crow, when he burrows, he just like does this. But like, you know, it's not that big a deal. And there's even a Moe in this game. Spear Stam, again, I don't, okay. Spear Stam is fine on, what are you talking about? Alright, well, brain. Spear Stam is fine on Lash, and obviously a good item. I don't like it immediately after Leap. You're really, like, you just don't have damage. You need damage right now. You need a, I don't know, some kind of spirit. Something to give you more damage, because going 2 movement items feels bad. Yes, you do more damage the higher up, obviously. Higher up you are, obviously. However, it just doesn't feel good. I would not go Spirit Stam to at least 2 or 3 items later.
Need help on blue. IT7. Let's push green.
Sorry, I'm staring at map, thinking if it's a good angle to push green. You're not gonna be able to kill Guinness. Yeah, I don't like that at all. If you just ground strike tower and then parry, you die, but you get your flex slot, which is hard worth. Guinness die? Oh, she ulted for fun. Fucking creatures. She's ulted. She's not. The fuck is this? I hate it. Sorry. Sorry. At least we have BRS and Tesla. Like that's a good combo.
Let's take out Calico.
But like. But yeah, right there, when you jump above tower, it's so much better. If you just ground strike tower, then immediately parry melee and just die for it, it's very worth you dying for the tower. And then also you keep your ult online, which would be nice. Least boosted McGinnis, true.
This is my time now.
Heading to green.
I mean, we're just, again, this is the same issue the Pocket had. I need to look at Okay, again, the thing is, this is like, not quite sure to advise this. I need to do more research. This is my next, like, research arc. Because, like, wow, they're just giving us Guardian. I was just about to go on a whole tangent about this. If you're watching a higher, like, okay, for one, that's really bad. Because, fun. Because, my map isn't happy. Oh, because my F9 tweaked. 1 second, let me fix it. There we go. Okay, so this is not good because first off, both of our waves were negative as we pushed this Guardian. But then secondly, if you're watching a high elo game, what they would do is they would push their side lanes in, put pressure, and then when it pulls a couple people over, because they obviously don't want these sinners stolen, then you take Guardian. Or you just put pressure on the left side of the map and then you steal these sinners. Either way is fine, but you just, if they're committing a ton defending the Guardian, you want to try to steal jungle on the other side. Or you just want to bait them into thinking you're stealing jungle on the other side and then pushing the Guardian. We definitely got to hyperline that Bebop. Oh, I saw Bebop, never mind. That's why we didn't hyperline him, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, it is our job to be mid as a Lash. You need to be careful. There's 2 here. Yeah, we're just kind of egoing for fun. There's 3. Fortunately, we live, but I mean, that was just so risky. We know there's 3 because they just killed our whole team. We're just chilling there. Anyway, let me get some notes. I immediately got my notes. Okay. Cannon Lash hyperlinks the Bebop there? Actually true. You know what? That's pretty base. I mean, I guess we die, but like, why are we even doing this? We seem like, I mean, this is just like a classic. Like, pushing up, but like, I mean, Wave's just here. Why are we pushing out? For one, you're trying to push out on a McGinnis who's pretty tanky and can survive your burst. But for 2, Wave's just here and we're pushing out for fun. No reason to be dying there. Never push past a Wave. That's your Ivy of trophy. Holy shit, I can't type. Hopefully I won't not remember that note when I'm going over your notes, and I 100% will forget it. That's fine. Okay, and I'm looking at timeline, or not timeline, I'm looking at game time. We are, what's our comp looking like? Actually fairly balanced. I mean, they're harder Spirit. Sure. Oh, actually, yeah, they're very hard Spirit, actually. I don't know. I forgot McGinnis isn't really a factor. Well, I actually don't see, okay, what are the good counter items here? Counterspell feels very good. It's good into a lot of their comp. Slowing Hex, obviously amazing into Mina. Oh, I would go Slowing Hex, actually. Great into Mina, great into Calico. Not really that useful to anyone else in their team, but those 2 characters, it goes crazy. I do like going Silence Wave. I think the Silence Wave is... Oh, we rushed Tank Buster at 19. Yeah, Tank Buster isn't that good right now. They don't have anyone tank... I mean, okay. In general, Tank Buster, obviously, the earlier you get it, the worse it is. But also... Well, it provides the least value. But also, they don't even have anyone tanky. Like, their tankiest character is McGinnis. And Tank Buster right now, like a full item after you bought it, is doing... if I can do basic math. If it was... She had 1,000 HP, it'd be 50, so it's doing like 125 damage to her. Versus something like, I don't know, Improved Spirit giving 18 Spirit Power is giving you a Ground Strike. I want to say, I actually couldn't give her. But the point is, better to stall Tank Buster, especially, like, you could rush Tank Buster now, like, after... whatever else you just bought, if they were like Mo and Krill, Victor, Billy or some shit, but into a very non-tanky comp, it's especially bad to buy it this early. Yeah, because it's 125 on the tankiest character, which is not great. Why did your doorman fucking first bought it, or not their doorman? Fucking 10-minute Tank Buster. Yeah. Basic flowchart is never before 20 unless they're a Giga Tanky comp. Yeah, I mean, yeah, something like that. I normally, on my holiday build, I try to get Tank Buster at like, on the average game at like 23 minutes, 22, 23. I think it tends to land around the 22 mark. Like an average game. Mention on our ults. Well, we shouldn't be going mid here. Yeah, I'm glad we went to the other lane. But we're 5 mid, we cannot just be hopping mid for fun. Oh shit, Wednesday's DLNS. I forgot about that. I was just thinking of like uploading schedule. I probably won't upload the YouTube bodyguard from today until tomorrow. Oh. Those fucking barrels. I like splitting here. I mean, no one else in your team is. Did you play in stream? Like, wait, that... What's the question? Do I play on stream or did I play on stream? Do I play on stream? Very rarely nowadays. Did I play? A long time ago, yeah. A year ago I played on stream. Like, when I was like, at a like, decent level. Have a good stream? Yeah, have a good one, Ale. Thanks for stopping by.
Going to shop.
Here's your chance to shape your destiny.
Here to show the coach gameplay? I mean, not really. It's just like a time thing. Like, I'd rather just spend time coaching. I'd rather just spend the time coaching than playing. When I'm sick of coaching, I play on stream, but like I said, I've been enjoying coaching a lot recently. It's just like, anytime... We should go mid. Mid kill 2. We lost Bebop, but it's still a good mid angle. I mean, they have Dorman to contest too, to be fair. But I would go mid here. We're still up 1. Still like a good advantage for mid. We can Wraith ult Dorman if he shows up. We have Paradox and Infernal. Like, we're in a good spot for mid. In Overwatch, after I hit GM, I spent 99% of my time coaching instead of playing. It's very fun. Yeah, it's weirdly addicting. Again, I don't know why it just hits. But, like, it's fun. It's like, well, do I enjoy it more than playing? I guess so, honestly. I guess it's just rewarding, I suppose, to like help other people. Especially when the game's like on a dog shit patch. It's like, it's... What's your... I don't know what SIA means. Wait, what? Oh, what I say is my rank? Now it's like probably 83, I believe. Although I have fucking the account I made for playing on stream. Like almost at a TARDIS, and I'm so sad because I just want to fucking duo queue and have fun on it. But now it's fucking like, God forbid I have a fucking for fun account. I guess now my main's my for fun account, but I feel griefing. I feel like a grief if I don't play anyone besides Holiday on there. I mean, again, also, if you didn't want to go mid off those last picks, you should have run Earn. Because, like, again, we're going to get... Okay, we're actually not up anyone. Our Bebop blows his gray screen. We get a one-player advantage. What does that call for? Again, Earn. I do think there should be a casual mode eventually. However, well, like, oh, actually, unranked mode, I think that should come tomorrow. 100%. Because literally, you have to have a fucking ult if you want to play the game for fun. If you play the game, like, sweaty, if you're sweaty, which sucks. Like, it sucks, man. Every fucking, like, pro player has, like, 3 different ults. But it's like, I can't even blame them because obviously they don't want to play like a pro player every game. They want to play for fun some game. So it's just like if this is Valorant and you swear I feel like a piece of shit, but in this game it's like I understand. Are they really doing mid? But we should fight that. Sorry, I got distracted. We should have run off our pick, and then we should have contested this mid. They're only doing mid up 1. Yes, they have Doorman, which is highly scary. But we have Wraithel, we have Ivyl, we have Ivy Stone Form. Like, we have a good contest. And you have Silence Wave too. But yeah, I think they cut casual because there wasn't enough players, but the day they cut casual, well, not the day, the week they cut unranked from being a game mode you could queue for, the player base got chopped in half. So queue time stayed the exact same, which is really cool. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man, it sucks. I really wish there was like an unranked where I could play my fucking Bird Max GT and be happy. Like I'm incentivized to smurf on this because I'm trying to help a new friend to get grips with it, and that means they queue into my ranks. No, yeah, 1000%. Like it sucks. You literally are. I think, again, I don't know. It's weird. I hate like justifying smurfing, but it's like I genuinely think everyone who's played with friends has had to make an alt because your friend literally just doesn't have fun in this game if you don't have an alt. Like the initial reason I made my alt, which turned into my account to play on stream, was because I wanted to introduce one of my friends to the game. And it's just if they're forced to play it, you're like, if you're fucking Eternus, or like whatever, even if you're like Oracle, and you're playing with one of your friends, like it's not fun for them. Because the game's MM is so shit. Okay, but I need to walk in. We'll wrong this fight. Oh, we're just taking a fight while they're up 2 rejuves. Okay. Well, no, we have a catch. Okay, I see the issue. We just already lost the objective. We're fighting in here for no reason. They have 2 rejuves. If you're fighting around your walker resist, it's okay, but it's not great when we have already lost. Yeah. Oh, he didn't one-shot us, actually. Oh, because he's trophy collect. I see. Okay, you should have died there. If Doorman had any brain cells in that fucking stupid ass head, you would have died there. But he's building 27-minute trophy collector. He's building fucking 10-minute tank buster. Or you should have died there by jumping back in. But also, it's just not a fight we should be taking. You were chasing while you're down 3. This is so bad. Still chasing when we're down. Yes, they're chunked, but they do still have a player advantage on us, which is scary. Alright, adding to the notes. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the map right now. No objectives on map, but we do have a couple player advantage for a second. Like, I would just look on the sinners. You can then come back and secure your own. To be fair, they're probably securing theirs, but when you push wave like this and you have player advantage, this is so stealable. You can then come back and grab your own. But there's just so many sinners when I look at this map. There's actually almost all of them are literally all of them on map. All of them except one are spawned right now. Like that should never be allowed. We need to be farming those. It's so many souls just sitting there. Like, actually bothering me. What the fuck? Okay, Wraith is farming 1. Thank God. Oh yeah, sorry. Someone was talking about Kelvin. But yeah, Kelvin's fucking absurd. Fuck that character. Fuck Nate Kelvin. You do 20x damage. You heal 20x. It's so stupid. Friend just said Shiv doesn't do damage and is just a tank. I mean, you like that speed clip? Yeah. I mean, he definitely does do damage. A lot. If you, again, just look at him up. Okay. I'm sure your friend is just, like, if you look at the trolley tournament last week, in the Buff and Jorah's Abraham's games, he was top damage every single game. Crazy, man. It is fucking fair. Fight by your team. Win though, somehow. Unstop? I don't like unstop here. We haven't gotten our ult cancelled once. Why are we unstop? Throw him to your Ivy, not throw him back. Holy shit, we are healing him. We're healing him because we're unstop at first. If you had reverb here instead of oh my god, he's gonna live. Unironically, if you go out reverb instead of unstop, he dies. The kill, but that was rough. The unstop really isn't the buy. We haven't our ult cancelled once. I mean, I'm assuming Doorman bought knockdown. No, he did not. Any of them, none of them even have knockdown. You do not need to buy unstop. It's so useless here. Yeah, all the veils do say error for some. Like, yeah, we have no damage. The only damage item we have is Tank Buster. Holy fuck, I did not look at that. Every single our only damage items are Tank Buster, Mystic Shot, and Proof Spirit. Every single other item is utility. That's crazy. I mean, that's not good. You need to be building damage. Why we feel so useless in these fights? We just heal the enemies. Turn run by your team. Your Bebop got picked for fun. Fight, yeah. Careful. Yeah, I mean, good example of unstop achieving nothing. We're also spending too much time mid. I mean, your team got arm, which is great, but I mean, to be fair, Bebop, he loves his fucking gray screen. However, you know, I'm looking at this map. You guys get Arn, you guys have a player advantage. Like, this is where you should be. This is so much stealable farm. You need to be trying to steal the enemy's farm, not just pushing mid for fun. I drew a face. But you need to be trying to steal enemy farm. This fight is just pointless. Don't go in. We're already down 3 players and we're going into this fight. It's a good ult, but we're down 3 players. We got so lucky there. That was a terrible fight that we got so lucky for. Your Paradox typing like she did something. Okay. Sorry. You guys go mid now, right? And we are big chillin'. You got the clip worth? True. Yeah, I mean, this isn't very stealable, so you guys are chillin'. I mean, you have 4 people there, someone should parry. It's unlikely 7 tries to steal. But you should still stand on top and parry. Why is that a bad fight? Because we had 3 people dead. When you leaped into that fight, we had 3 dead and they had 6 alive. That was a 3v6 that we just happened to win off a great Lash ult. But that was, I mean, that was like not good at all. And again, we have Rejuve. Your first step shouldn't be to brute force fight. Just eat all of this farm, buy, and then go, you know, you go fight. You have 4 minutes of Rejuve. There's no rush. Also, I don't think our unstop has blocked a single thing this game. I mean, this thing. It's rough that we lost 2 for 2 with Rejuve, but the worst. Does your team actually not have knockdown? Your IP has knockdown, I actually just threw it for fun. Yeah, I mean, that should have been patron knock, but again, that's a perfect example of like, we just wasted 3 minutes of Rejuve. You could have just ate all this farm, could have bought, and then gone and all died. And like, then they don't have any of this farm to farm. You know, and it wouldn't have mattered because we just instantly spent Rejuve. I mean, also, I mean, yeah, it would just be much better now. They would have so much time to waste, or have to waste so much time while they have no farm. And now they can just eat all their farm. It's great for them. Only stun it can block right now are sleep and 7 stun. This game, yes. That's the only, well, Doorman card and Doorman ult as well, to be fair. But for like, getting hit in your ult, literally the only thing that can hit you in your ult is Haze. Which is scary if she can hit sleep, but this Haze does not hit you once sleep. If your team is committing to a fight, would it be better to commit? Wait. If your team is committing to a fight, would it be better to commit or steal farm post mid boss? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, if your team's committing, I mean, if your team's committing to a fight, you fight with them. If it's a mid boss fight. Unless it's like a fight that's already lost. If it's a fight that's already lost, you shouldn't go in. But if it's a fight that like they're just committing to a fight that's like even a burger flip, you should be in there. I mean, it's good we're farming, but again, I just see like sinners, 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 sinners. If you want to climb out of this like phantom rank, it's to anyone in general, just farm sinners and you won't lose. If you just farm every sinners on the map and steal the enemy sinners, you will always be top farm in the lobby and you will just win. Like every game, because you will always be top farm in the lobby. It is, yeah. Just literally just eat all their sinners and you win. Great. Boundless, okay. Oh, you could have parried her. When they're farming a sinners like that, if you just walk up and then when she on her final melee, roll into it, parry her, you get a free kill her, and that's a pick that wins you the game. If they're farming sinners, you should always try to parry him on it. It's so big. I mean, yeah, now that Dorman has knockdown, we could justify unstop, but it came out so early, like before all our damage is rough. Okay. We're just kind of wasting our ults. Okay, right there, you just kind of ulted and then looked for people. You don't want to ult like that. You want to see there's an angle and then ults. It shouldn't be your ult and then look. Especially with Haze popping on stop. That's a big ground strike. Yeah, like imagine we had Spirit Burn instead of Unstop here. It would do so much. Also, when the enemies buy knockdown into Lash, one thing to keep in mind is like, if you ult immediately when they pop it on you, or sorry, if you only get your ult canceled if you ult after they pop knockdown on you. If they pop knockdown on you after you ult and you just instantly recast, it doesn't stop you. So it's not, it is scary, but it's not that scary unless they read you. Which, you know, also they can't read you, don't get me wrong. But you can also just by saying like debuff remover and then remove it before you go. Or counter spell feels good. You guys should just go mid boss here, yeah. Their games in Phantom 3 are allowed to become a resident in their jungle with squatters' rights. Yeah, no, I mean, unironically, yes. Like, you can literally just eat all of their sinners and they won't care and you just win. Because you've had so much invisible impact of denying them farm, and you've had so much visible impact of you being at like fucking 900k like 10 minutes in.
They could be hiding anywhere.
I mean, okay. So, you have Rejuve, you want to win the game, you want to go in pit, right? First off, run Arn first. Secondly, don't end through one wave. Push all of your waves, because they aren't going to fight you, and then try to end after you have every wave crashing in. You do not just want to try to brute force through one wave, because that is like the way to lose. Because if you get proxied right now, you could get fucked. And then also if they win, they can instantly knock your patron because they have 2 positive waves. They have earned a run. You want to be pushing your waves first, because again, we have 4 minutes of rejuve. We do not have to use it within the first 30 seconds. Okay, as far as the notes. First off, when there's just 1 tower left, if they're committed to defending it, you should be stealing jungle on the other side of the map instead of just running on the tower and dying repeatedly. Second off, it's worth it to die for tower. Just ground strike in, parrying, meleeing tower, dying for a flex slot tower is worth. Thirdly, you need to look at your map more. Quite a few times where we weren't looking at our map enough and looking and like seeing, okay, this isn't a good fight. We don't have backup. We're over chasing. Fourthly, never push past wave, never fight past wave. We were, you know, with McGinnis, she splits. We push past wave. It's bad. You don't want to fight past wave. Itemization, you need to buy more damage. We should not go these back to back. You do not want. You can buy Superior Stam like after a couple items. You bought Tank Plus too early. Generally, unless they're hyper tanky, you don't buy it before 21. And then the rest is good, although Unstop pretty useless. Would have been better to have pure damage. Rapid Recharge also isn't that. I mean, I guess it's fine. No, I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't like it personally on Lash, but I see why you buy it. Let's see. Next up, what was that? I completely spaced. Oh, with the like top of your screen awareness. We ran into so many fights while we were down like multiple players. If you're down players, you do not want to fight. You just pay attention to your like we won this game off a very lucky fight. We won this game off winning a 3v6. Should never happen. But you need to be looking at the top of your screen and like saying, hey, you know, our whole like we have 3 dead, let's not engage, that type of thing. So pay attention to the top of your screen and see which of your teammates are alive. One place. Which they're playing some random stream. Rating this guy who's playing Deadlock, he's chill. Variety streamer, very chill. Glad to see him. I've been waiting to rate him for a while, and I'm glad to see he's actually playing Deadlock again. I posted a video in general chat, found it helpful, figured out the angle to get good velocity. I'll check it out. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. I will, you know, back live tomorrow, similar time. 4 free coaching sessions, all of that. Wednesday is, you know, we'll do 1 session and then DLNS. Probably take off Thursday to binge Arc Raiders. And then Friday, Halloween, my Deadlock content creation anniversary. So I'll probably, you know, be doing some, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll just hang out. I don't know, it's like I don't really call site planned or anything. So I might just hang out, have a good time. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, what's up, Nugget? Have a good one. What mic do you use? Oh, it's just a Blue Yeti. Just got it off Amazon, like standard ass Blue Yeti. This bastard took a while to set up though. It took years of my life to get the filters on this fucker right. So, you know, keep that in mind. It's a good mic, but it takes a lot of work to make it sound good. But yeah, have a good one, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, I almost clicked end stream. Keep it real. Okay, so as well, watchers, you guys are the best.